Honestly, I stole the idea from everyone else. Like, a lot of people started doing the 24/7 thing. And I stole the idea from them. But I'm glad you enjoy it, man. Support instantly, bro. It is what it is. Double LPs on the line. What's up, Don Cheadle? How you doing, buddy? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Whenever I CBA streaming and I turn my stream on anyway, and you drop by and drop that message, it does make my night like at least twice as pleasant. So like, thank you. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to highlight that. It matters. I notice it. There will be a day at some point where you're not gonna message that, and I'm gonna be like, damn. I hope he's doing well. It does really help for like when I'm not feeling it, you know? Obviously when you're feeling it, it's like, you know, you turn on your stream, it's like obviously you're like, oh, you know, like nice, he's there, but you weren't feeling it and someone like enthusiastically reminds you that they were looking forward to your stream like you are, it is noticed. I appreciate you. Here to unfollow. See you later, buddy. Have a good one. It was nice having you. I hope you're well. Thank you very much, Jake. I appreciate that. I don't know what I even play, man. I ain't got nothing in the tank. I literally got nothing. Sure, I guess you can pick. I'll appreciate you too. Thank you. Clearly not all of you. There was a guy that clearly did not appreciate. Ike is banned. Just Camille? I don't know. I have a Kai'Sa. Rakan? I'm not really in the mood for that, to be honest. Honestly, I kind of assume that that's a Camille bot lane. I had to assume. I don't know. Kai could be quite devastating in this game. Zara? I would look for the angle, but since I have a 80 carry of the selfish variation, I don't think I can afford to. Unfortunately. I don't think I can play Zara Kai'Sa all that well. To watch the VKS Astral game this week. That's awesome, man. W. Yeah, Kai'Sa is a character that wants to have a little bit of a body in front of her, you know? He doesn't really like it. I was left on scent, really? I thumbs up to your last message. I did not get your last, like, really? Oh, the girl. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I remember now. You talked to me about asking a girl to go out. I remember. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Feels bad, man. Better to have shot and missed than never shot at all. Way it is. I don't know, I think there's a world I skill W in this matchup, because if Camille skills W, I can skill W and just root her. If she skills E, I could also W her and we could just focus her, to be honest. It wouldn't be that bad. Anyway. Kai'Sa will ward, so I'll hold my ward. They did not ward. Not ward. He didn't like starting Raptors. That is certain. Fight level that bad. Kai'Sa, like this Yunara champ without her stacks, kind of weak. You start hitting, I can fight with you, buddy. I'm really strong. I felt Q. My bad. Fun. Why did you flash? I healed you. You had move speed. Can't fight right now. I shouldn't have queued. My bad. No, Kai'Sa. Gotta drop some farm. He's my bad. If I didn't queue, we would have smashed him, I think. Oh, not smashed him, but it would have been a good fight. I waste my Q. I was a noob. My AD deserves to play me for that. Like this, you know? Camille is useless. My Q cooldown is far shorter than hers, so I'm a much stronger champion. That's how it's supposed to go. But because I wasted my Q, I didn't interrupt her, she got to be useful, you know? And then I can't abuse my short CD. Quinn is invading, so stay there. Find them. Hard for me to W her, but the Camille is missing and it's scary, you know? But I made Camille turn around, which is the best I could do. Hopefully my Quinn doesn't die. Fucking dead. Fortunately, enemy Lee Sin will click on us and kill us too, I think. Taking assist on Raptors. Guess so, yeah. An enemy has been slain. Just have to make sure my guy doesn't die. That's all I can do. Sin took our thingy, and he's gonna kill our guy too, I think. Time to move. Good. I didn't want to Q and waste my Q. There's a world where I run here. He got me there with his E coming back. Bummer. Not too bad, honestly. 2 for 2 there, and Camille flashed. It's not too bad. You know, flash, Camille flash. Not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's see. My matchup looks spicy as fuck, but the bot lane wave is bouncing, so I have to go bot lane, I think, unfortunately. I think my guy. Be careful. Oh, if he hit that W, he would have killed. Ooh, it ends up being huge. Ends up being a decent win regardless. I'm here. Fight him, I'm here. So, I'll loop around here. I'm here, brother. Do your golems in peace. I got you. Golems. From bot lane. Oh, we don't care. Okay. Well, guess we'll go die to Lee Sin. That's fine. Oh, funnily enough, him crossing actually got him killed. Thing is what are you trying actually? Gameplay here. Can fight. We're stronger. And my Kai'Sa veganed out for as long as she did. I can win this. I cannot win this. If I got my passive back, auto passive, and then E and have my Q back, maybe I could win actually. But it took too long. My bad. Did I go Dark Seal here? Yeah, fuck it. Not that bad. I'm running top here straight. The wave's coming back. She could get dove, but top lane situation, whole situation just looks very necessary to roam towards. They die Fiora, the game's just kaboom. Fine, time to go down. The problem is if my Kai'Sa just gets dove here, it's a big problem, but Camille's tempo was shit, so I think it's not that easy for them to dive my guy. My way. Close. Good. Don't have sums. I didn't freeze it. It's big enough him if you ask me. Could have just put his body on the wave and froze it. Way stronger right now than. Guys, didn't think... I don't want my aftershock to take it if I could avoid it. Good that it didn't. We're way stronger 2v2 right now. Full HP, all in. Get a base here. Okay, she wants me to actually walk up and dive, I suppose. That is something we forgot to consider, yeah. Enemy jungle, mid-jungle, yeah. I'll suicide so my Kai'Sa can potentially live, but yeah, I don't know. My guy just forgot about enemy mid-jungle having mega prio, you know? Get unlucky. Nice flash. Worst case, he has to burn it here. Good movement. A bit greedy flashing so late, but honestly, ended up being kind of worth because he killed the guy. Not too bad. He lived, but not that guy. It's not too bad. Checking if Lee's being greedy. He has oh, no mana actually. Almost. Still, this will do. I wanted both those creeps to aggro me because I can pull the wave and freeze it, you know? Right now I can freeze the wave and he will lose base there. Right now I'm freezing four caster minions, so we can just freeze. Nice. So she will lose a full cannon wave and the wave will be good for us. Because I queued the minion. Fine if it was the pink. Really matter. Should have probably defended it, but I was focused on farming my stacks. Now she lost a full cannon there and the wave is in a good spot. Very stronger 2v2. Basically, if Kai'Sa starts to fight on anyone, I can just W them and we will win. But I cannot W in first, because then they will go on Kai'Sa. I have to make sure I peel. Kind of how it works. Honestly, if Kai'Sa hits the Camille and then we go on Camille together, maybe it could work as well. Yeah, it is a problem. Camille got damage off, you know? Like, she needs to let that happen. Definitely want Yunara to come here and do some tempo to stop me from freezing. And if she doesn't, then I'll freeze. One. Oh yeah. And hit 6 here, which is pretty good. And I got my locket, so that's also pretty good. He loses another cannon minion because she don't want to unfreeze. It's pretty good. Got my locket here. I think I will go locket this game. Honestly, maybe it's Zeke's for 2v2, but I think locket is fine. No E on that guy, so okay, I think. I think the guy's dead. I also go on the Yunara, she has no flash. Pocket dip. That real quick. Hit solo kill, that's huge. Want to get some wards here deep. Got some info. Oh, actually, maybe this ward is nice, but I shouldn't have placed it there. Eclipse and Mercs, quite strong. Mindful. Considering just trapping here because they don't have vision of me, I'm pretty sure Camille didn't sleep. I'm gonna sit in line here. I think there's a good chance they will not expect me, and then I can just kill Yunara for free. Also, it covers both. It's hard to kill this guy. Don't think we need to either. Satisfied with killing their AD. Should I start maxing W now? I think I keep full maxing Q. I think this ability is kind of OP. Decent isn't here, so we can't tower dive and one-shot this guy, I'm pretty sure. Has ult, but fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm just gonna base, I think. The tempo. Camilla's already running back, so we don't want to die. Oh, no. Camilla's already coming back. We already got a lot of profit, brother. We killed them. We killed that guy. You have Ginsu on base. Let's just spend our money and be happy. No armor boots here, and I'm quite OP now, 2v2. Very hard to kill, very strong. Just a good game. My favorite skin in the entire game? It's a great question, honestly. Like, Special Forces GP comes to mind. I'm not sure. One straight bot that maybe I shouldn't have. I think I should have gone through mid. Mid laner dying here is kind of a bummer. Not sure if I would have made it, but still think going through mid was a bit smarter. There's definitely no play for me on that bot wave. I would have been late for mid anyway, but still.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Quinn is not looking. Oh, guess it's not that good then. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this was a complete free double kill, but my triple kill even, but my guy just wasn't looking. How about? He ignored my pings to go kill mid, I guess. It's fine. It is what it is. I wouldn't have baited there if I had that information. I pinged him thinking he would come to me, you know, because Camilla's a free kill. Like, she into me. She can't leave. But what do I buy? Vandal Pipe sounds pretty good. I have 3 characters that use attack speed well. It's a rare game where I feel like it's quite good. Special Forces GP, Arcane Survivor Jace are right now, so I think Arcane Survivor Jace is pretty base skin. Pretty fucking cool. No Eon Camille, so I don't have to rush here. Bit unlucky, my Fiora went for tier 2 top and inted when we knew they were all there. Nice, I solo killed mid though, that's pretty big. Looks like Azir can win this too, he has ult still. I can have flush. I feel like he waited a long time with his ult, but maybe he was scared of it getting in drop, like him flashing over it, you know? Like my character isn't very strong if I don't have a damage carry next to me, and both times I was kind of hoping my Quinn would come to me and help and play with me, because when Lee Q's on me, he can't really leave. But if I don't have a damage carry with me, it's hard. Not been playing with me, the Quinn. Going there no matter what. I don't need Kaiser to jump with me, and I don't want him to. I want to be a bit alone here. This is what I mean, like when I have damage carries with me, I can lock down enemy team and play very proactively. Very powerful indeed. But if I don't have the homies, kind of hard. I mean, we can do this pretty easily, me and Kaiser, so I guess our jungler will farm, always do the objective. You should go top with Kaiser afterwards. Someone should go top and push, I think. We don't care about Drake too much on bot side, but alright, we'll go bot side, it's fine. It's a bit weird to kill 2 people top and not get the push, but not the end of the world, I suppose. E on him, okay. Careful here, him. Oh, I died anyway. I got stun Baron next to him. In my Fiora, I took the Herald and just dipped. I don't know what that was about or why she clicked on the Herald if she was just gonna dip, but she did. She's not weak to it. Hey. Okay. We are inting. I mean, Fiora just hard into us, you know. Why take the Herald there? Like, if you're not going to drive it into the tower and you're just going to leave, you kind of ditched us, you know? Anyway, fun. It is what it is. He's playing well, yeah. He's owning. I definitely could have played better level 1. I kind of griefed him a bit. I feel a bit bad, but otherwise I think we played a decent game together.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm still doing this. There are more people, so... Not a huge fan of that exhaust. I think his exhaust is a bit more valuable, but not too bad. Did get a double kill, so can't complain too much. Worried about Locke, so I want to stay near my AD because he doesn't have ult or anything. I believe he pushed up, but he bases and runs here maybe. Just make sure AD gets out together. Buy some little pink ward. Open our top side. Got his upgrades. Nice. I mean, he already has 4 items, by the way. What the fuck? He's so fed. He was locked without exhaust? No, I think his exhaust is worth more than a kill on Camille right now. Even if Camille leaves. That might be better for the game. We don't have ult or a flash or anything, so I want to make sure we don't get any ideas right now. We just relax a bit, you know? Quinn is farming. Hard for me to control vision without Quinn. They will engage and we'll have to fight, and I don't want to bait my Kai'Sa into a bad fight right now. I only want to bait when they go on me in the front, but we have to be patient, I feel. They go on me, it's a good fight. They go on my Kai'Sa, it's a bad fight. Yeah, I don't want to play at all, you know. I was worried they would engage Kai'Sa. I should have backpinged more, I think. The whole enemy team is coming, brother. Looks dangerous. Oh, good luck. He decided to play it, you know? Playing the 2vx, or the 1vx. And the enemy team did in fact click on him and collect him. Holy, don't almost one-shot him. Yeah, I mean, Fiora was hinting a bit there. For sure. No need to do all that, you know? He just backed off, he was fine. Was close, I suppose. One auto attack from getting the kill. You're a reborn. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was my bad. I should have backpinged more because I don't think we want to be fighting like that right now. Around mid. And Kai'Sa had no tools, you know. Not that strong. Also didn't have ult, so I wasn't that strong either. I can ult if they come. Sapling here to check if they go into the pit. Secure with my ultimate first. Save my Q to peel. How about the Baron? But Lee has no flash. That is pretty good. I don't have a pink ward, so... I don't have a pink, and I don't have sweep, so... I can tank this. We do a lot of damage, but I don't have many tools. It's a complete 50-50 flip. They got it. Unlucky. Unlucky. Yeah, I don't know. I queued it when... Like, I queued it after the smite, trying to secure it with my Q, you know? But it is what it is. I didn't have many tools there to zone or do anything, so it just is what it is. 29. Happens. It is what it is. Battle pipes are a bit more greedy than Bao, yeah, but I think it buffed my whole team, so I think they're not weak this game. But yeah, maybe Bao's better, to be honest. I don't know. MR isn't that good, to be honest, so I could see it, like, MR isn't that valuable compared to armor this game. I could see it being a bit greedy, but I like it. Fuck it. gonna look for this guy. I think he's alone. Nice job. Go behind my Kai'Sa here. A show, really, though. Do we move mid together, or do you keep pushing top together? What do you want to do? He wants to move mid. Okay. Hard for me to ult this guy here, because no flank from the other side. If Quinn is coming from here, I could cut off the... I could ult there, but if he runs in south through here, there was no one cutting him off, and I would just waste my ult. And my ult's kind of OP, so I don't want to waste it. My Kai'Sa can hit, I can fight. Indeed, this guy will into the Raptors here. I think it's a good call. W him and just sit in the pit here. I'll die, but at least I'm not baiting my Kai'Sa into dying, you know? I'm giving him the space, not letting Lee get a kick or anything. I think she wins this Kai'Sa, she's so fed. Maybe one is too many. Ooh. Never mind, she killed everyone. Well played to her. Well played to my Kai'Sa. Like here, I sat right here to make sure that Lee Sin could not ward hop and kick my guy. And it's up to her if she wants to fight or not, you know? If I play near her, then I can maybe allow the Renekton to E through me and like stun her, or the Lee Sin to kick, or like ward hop kick. Fortunately, my guy killed everyone. You can cancel Lee Sin's Q2 with your Q, yeah. You can, yeah. If I haven't done that, then I'm kind of a noob for sure. Go Night's Vow next. I mean, I didn't do much there. I was just body blocking, you know, like just giving him the space I could give, doing the maximum to make sure he had a comfortable fight to play. And if he saw the angle to play it, then he can play it. And if he didn't, then he could just trade me for the mid laner, you know. And I was fine with that. Playing on top of your AD can be dangerous in some situations when you play support, so you need to be mindful of that. Relaxing here, I have my ultimate, waiting on Kai'Sa. She's obviously our strongest member. Kai'Sa's near with ult, so I don't have to be that scared. In bottom side here, this will give us vision if someone's flanking as well. I ulted preemptively because I was not having information. I was worried that if I didn't ult preemptively, then the enemy could collapse and go on my AD. I know it's a bit of a waste of my ult, obviously, because I didn't get use out of it. But Camille and Lee are waiting and my ult was traveling already, then I have a good response, you know? Whereas if Camille and Lee aren't waiting and we get a free kill, that's also a win. I don't want to just play on Kai'Sa's side and not give a shit about our Yora. This guy has 5 items, this guy has 2. Which side lane do I want to run to? I wonder. You feel me? Again, like, I'm just gonna make sure that Lee Sin can't play. Give him a headache. Always gonna look to Q his Lee Q when he tries to go for an insect like that. 1 minute on Baron, maybe we need to wait for Baron to play, to be honest. Oh, Fiora did make some ample progress. Once I have my ult as well, I can play as well. Guys, 1. I can tank a little bit here. Get some extra tower damage. Their solo killing is huge. Now the map breaks open for them. I will cast my ultimate on this wave. Oh, he went in. I don't know about that, buddy. I didn't heal my butt. I wanted to just get their ultimates and not dive in, you know? I wanted to be... Because this guy got rooted by my ult as well. Like, he was completely getting fucked. I didn't want my Kai'Sa to go in. I wanted to relax a bit, you know? Throw my ult and see. Not a problem. It's a throw if we lose Nash. That's for sure. But we need to be careful with losing Baron.
The maelstrom has not ended.
I mean, when you take an inhibitor, you don't have to go into that lane anymore, so you can use your champions and resources to go to a different side of the map. That's always the idea of getting the inhibitor. You lose farm, yes, but the gold lead is... Basically, the Kai'Sa is the one that's losing the farm most of the time, right? Because the mid wave is usually for him to farm. So it doesn't feel that bad to lose farm on Kai'Sa because she's already full items. We don't talk about that word. Sure, we can just start it, but hard for me to stop Lee again. Guess this time I have ult at least, so I can ult him. Just kind of one-shot it. Never mind. I'm gonna recall to get my condition. My ward. Get a refill on 2 wards as well. Be nice to have Knight's Vow here, but it is what it is.
Your turret has been destroyed.
We can run them down out of their jungle here, which isn't too bad.
Drink deep of what magical means.
I don't have Quinn in Fiora. Fiora has TP, I imagine, but it doesn't, so I need to be a little mindful.
The enemy's inhibitor has respawned.
Playing on top and hip. Edge of Night off is nice, because now my ult can't get blocked.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
We don't have the homies here, so me and Kai'Sa gotta relax a bit.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Don't want to pull the trigger. Wait for team.
Stillness is not
Back ping. Now we crack open the inhibitor. You can escape here, can you, buddy? Actually died there? Wow, threw a locker down thingy. I didn't expect this much damage actually from him, but it's obviously a good fight anyway, right? Because Locke uses ult and his burst combo on me. But I suspected that I would have lived with Locket and heal, but actually he just got popped. Next item would have been Abyssal Mask. Would have been my build. Maybe Night Vase is better than Pipes, to be honest. Vandal Pipes aren't that good. Champions improve my top lane position, whatever you enjoy. At the end of the day, you have to have fun. If you don't have fun, you don't play. If you don't play, you don't get better. Right? So the more you play, the better you'll get, as long as you focus on getting better as you play. It's important that you play. Mandate Bat on Maokai? No, it is a good item on Maokai. Plus 60. It is a good item on Maokai. I just think that against their comp, they had a lot of assassins, you know. Being tankier is more valuable than having more CC. That's all. But it is a very good item on Maokai. You can certainly build it and have success. That's how I see it, though, you know? Like, they have Locke, Lee. Like, if I can tank their skills and not die, it's huge. I took quite a bit of damage for a support, you know? I did die quite often, too, though. I mean, yeah, I did die 10 times, but what can you do? Almost 2 pent up for Kai'Sa. Yeah, he played well. I love the tree. Yeah, he's quite fun, I agree. Any mechanic you'd like to see in League? I don't know. It's hard to say. Can't comb my chin anymore, but it is what it is. Is lane level 6 free win for you? Yeah, I think we're way stronger after 6. But I fucked up the level 1, so our laning phase was a little bit scuffed. So, kind of a shame. It was my bad. Rank 1 is like 3,800, bro. That guy's way ahead. Parody rap song? Not immediately, not gonna lie, bro. I'm chilling for now. I appreciate your energy, however. Yeah, that guy is yeah, he's quite a bit ahead. So is rank 2, to be fair. I'm just chilling, buddy. Any of my teammates near 3K? Don't think so. I don't think so, no. I don't think any of my teammates are near the silo. I don't believe so. Oh, no, though. Did I watch GTA 6 trailer? No. I'm not interested in Grand Theft Auto. I don't really like the game. I know crazy people love that shit. It's just not for me. I think that's okay. I'm sure it's a great game. I'm sure you can do a lot of cool stuff. It's not for me. All games are pointless at the end of the day, right? If you don't achieve further with it, a means to pass the time and enjoy yourself, right? It's not about getting pointless for me. I don't enjoy an open world game without like a main quest, and the main quests in GTA don't interest me. Even though there is that, I know that there's a main storyline in the games. I don't find them appealing enough. I don't enjoy it. This is why I don't like GTA. That's all. The game isn't for me. For example, Elden Ring was a game I really enjoyed because I enjoyed the main storyline and the main quest. The LARPing is also not for me. Again, nothing against that community or whatever. If you enjoy it, then why not, right? Have fun. You enjoy top lane and jungle more? I enjoy top laning more than I enjoy jungling, but I can enjoy both. Both are fun roles to play.
What? No. What is that?
LARPing? Isn't that literally the game where LARPing started from? Not started, I suppose, but like, didn't it popularize LARPing on a global scale? Like GTA 5 is the game that really got LARPing like on the map, you know? I feel like LARPing before that was like Dungeons and Dragons, but it wasn't really that big, I feel. You know, like it was like a subset of people that specifically enjoyed Dungeons and Dragons, and then they would even go further and LARP Dungeons and Dragons, you know? Obviously, I'm sure that there's, you know, some small LARPing communities or even medium-sized or even large communities doing LARPing in other senses, but I feel like widespread on the internet, LARPing became a big thing in GTA 5. And I suppose to an extent, I don't give enough credit to I don't think I give enough credit to whatchamacallit, VR. Just VR and run GTA 5. Jungle Volibear is a good character, yeah. I don't think Jungle Volibear is a bad character at all. I definitely think you can play him and have success, so I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. I quite enjoy myself a Volley B game as well. Though I don't prefer to jungle him personally. I feel like Jungle Volibear is more limited than top lane Volibear in the sense that you have to build a bit more bruiserish to be useful. I feel like if you go full damage on Volibear jungle, you kind of get cooked. Like, you can't afford to, like, first item. I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. Back in the day, you couldn't, but maybe nowadays you can go, like, a damage item. I felt like in the past, if I went first item, like, Trinity on him in jungle, I couldn't play it well. I couldn't play it. But nowadays, I think maybe you can go D&D and get away with it. There's a WoW EU WoW RP server that's pretty big. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, that is true. World of Warcraft role playing was actually a big thing. I kind of forgot about that. I used to play World of Warcraft, but I never role played. You know, you climb with Elise? Absolutely. Doran's Shield or Doran's Helm? Doran's Helm is going to make you more durable in short bursts of trading. Like, if you get poked a lot over a large quantity of time, Doran's Shield will make you more durable. In short, bursty trades, Doran's Helm will make you more durable. It's not about which is better, they do two different things. For example, Jax will trade really hard with you during his E, and then he stuns you and then runs away. When his E is down, it's rare that he's going to trade a lot with you, unless, again, he's going to jump on you and he's going to commit to the trade yet again. And he will yet again do a lot of damage in a short burst of time, like 3-4 seconds. Doran's Shield doesn't get much uptime against Jax because of this. So generally speaking, Doran's Helm is better. Now I will say Doran's Helm generally is a more scaling item. Doran's Shield is almost always better in the first round of laning, just because the flat amount of health regeneration you get from it is more valuable early on in the game. Like, raw health is one of the most valuable stats early on in League of Legends. Laning phase, whatever, like, it is just one of the best stats. It's a really, really powerful stat. Doran's Shield tends to be best in a lot of even melee versus melee that doesn't poke much, because it just gives you a lot of juice in the first round. You like Jax? I think he's alright. I'm not a huge fan, but I do like him. I do D&D flicker static of him fed. I mean, that is quite a racist Volibear build, yeah. The mid-game, you split push and only group for objectives. You push sideways and wave. Unfortunately, you're going to have to watch just more and more, my friend. There is no good answer to this. This is completely game dependent. This is the difficulty of League of Legends macro. It is just not that simple enough to give you a cookie cutter answer. I cannot just tell you, yes, in this situation, you do this, and in that one, you do that. Generally speaking, play towards the strength of your character. If you're playing a team fight champion, team fight. If you're playing a split pushing champion, split push. It's usually not going to go wrong for you if your character's good at it. My favorite top laner of all time is Gangplank. How hard is it to become a pro player? Pretty hard. Potential Darius game? Unlikely, but maybe. Unlikely, though. But maybe. Never played The Witcher 3. Hi, Bwipo, good night. Hello there. I will not touch GTA 6. I won't even buy it. I don't think he's a hidden tier S. I think that champion is just S tier in Soloqueue. I think it's not a surprise. $100 in your credit card. What skins would you buy? I wouldn't buy any skins because I get them from Riot. And when I don't get them from Riot, I'm okay. I like this game enough to play them without skins, to be honest. But alright, to entertain you, I would buy Arcane Survivor Jace if I could. I would buy Special Forces Gangplank. I would buy Mecha Aatrox. I would buy Empyrean Cassante with his chroma. The I don't know which one it is. It's not the one that looks the most purple. I don't know. It's the white one, I think. I don't remember which one exactly. I would buy Mafia Graves. I'd buy Tiamat Lambessa if it was in the store. And I would buy an Olaf skin. I'm not sure which one. Let me see. I might buy Broloff. That skin is awesome. I love Broloff. Makes me happy. I don't play enough Rumble to spend money on that skin. I know some comments hating. I don't know, bro. I'm human. Like sometimes I'm a noob, you know. Also, once upon a time I said something that wasn't really smart to say. It was very inappropriate, and obviously a lot of people don't like me because of that. So that's life. I enjoy the champions in top lane, so I enjoy laning phase. You know, when I'm laning on my character, I enjoy the way my character interacts with the game, and I have fun playing against my opponent. So, while yes, I agree with you that the top lane isn't perfect, and it definitely has its problems, and sometimes you do just sit there and farm and wait for the game to end. I have fun in that process. I enjoy the laning phase. I enjoy top lane. That simple. It's almost like people can't make mistakes. You've grown. I respect that. It's okay. Like I said, you know, it's like it's not about saying one or two things wrong. It's the feeling people. It really is the way people feel about things. Not that I said one thing wrong once upon a time. It's I rubbed people the wrong way for a while because I was just unapologetically myself, and myself when it comes to League of Legends, because obviously when you see and interact with me, you see me talking about League of Legends. I am an elitist cunt. Okay? It is why I'm good at this game. It is why people, you know, it is why I've gotten good. It is the way that I trained myself to be good. I hold myself to higher standards than I hold other players. But even the standards that I hold for myself are really high. And the way I review myself and I talk about myself and work on myself, very much offensive to many people. Like, it is a very common thing for me to review my own footage and say what I did there was retarded, you know, and that already is, you know, some people, they don't like hearing that. They don't like that. I should never do that again. That was retarded. Boom, you know, like, there you go, right? My point is I got comfortable on my stream many years because, I don't know, I grew older on my stream. I grew older streaming a lot, and I just got comfortable, you know? And I just unapologetically kept, you know, this kind of elitism. I would even review pro games on my stream in this manner. And obviously, I would just watch players and be like, "Wow, that was retarded. Wow, that was really bad." I would even publicly like berate certain pros and say like, "Holy fuck, like that's disgusting. Like this guy clearly don't put enough effort into his job," and you know, almost, you know, in a way attack them. You know, whether I'm right or wrong doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is that robs people the wrong way, right? And I did this for years, you know. Then eventually, the women comment happened, right? And that, you know, it's the straw that broke the camel's back, basically, right? Where I had an opinion on something that was just completely off, and that gave people the ammunition to well and truly, you know, basically say like, "Fuck this guy." Finally, you know, we can shut him the fuck up. And you know that's why I think in a way I got deplatformed a bit, right? That's how I see it at the end of the day. I think obviously a lot of people remember me for my happy and wholesome years in Fnatic, because I was also a much happier and wholesome player when I was like early on in my career in Fnatic. I was a happier and more wholesome person because I was much more naive. As I went through multiple iterations of teams, saw what people were doing, how they behaved, I came to realize that it's actually exceptional, the amount of effort that that Fnatic team and the culture that that Fnatic team set, like the effort we put in, that was exceptional. That wasn't the norm. I thought it was the norm. It was not the norm. And yeah, that's what ended up happening. In Aatrox games, not sure. I think you're just passionate about the game. I mean, like I said, you can be passionate without putting other people down, right? And I think that that's the important lesson to be learned there for me. Ultimately, behind closed doors, you can be as elitist as you want to be and as much of a cunt as you want to be. That's totally fair, but I think public facing, it's important to display respect to other people. And I think that's a good lesson to learn, you know? Nothing wrong with that. Can't hurt anyone with this kind of mindset. I think fans give enough shit to players by themselves, to be honest. The reality of it, that's just the way it is, you know? Fans can be quite ruthless in their own way. And honestly, I like it. I like when I have critical fans. I much prefer it over fans that are just like, oh, it's no worries, guys. We'll get him next week. You know, it's like, I see what you're saying, and I appreciate you guys. If you're a fan like that, or you're a fan of mine, and you're like that, which is you're just pure positivity, you're just pure happy. You know, like, don't worry about it, Bwipo. You'll get him next week. Let's lock in, and you know, whatever. Sure, I appreciate you to an extent. In the sense I appreciate you nonetheless, right? Like, not to an extent. I actually do appreciate you. I think you're cool. Thank you for supporting me. But I much prefer people that are a bit more critical about the game, you know? And that also comes to show, like, a bit of that elitism, you know? Bro, what I even play this game? I don't even know. I want to play Jack's game, but it's so ass, this game. Oh, I dodged. FF. Bro, I didn't know what to pick. Like, the drafts was just so, like, I don't know. I didn't even know. My mid laner last second locks in Cassidon. We had a double AP, so I wanted to pick Jax, and then I was like, I don't want to play Jax. And I was like, I want to play a Gragas game, but it's too much AP, so I guess I'll go Jax anyway. Oh, disaster. It is what it is. I'd recommend to try not being a cunt even in private personally. Oh yeah, no. I think that makes a lot of sense, yeah. Is the bluntless more a European thing? I generally think so, yeah. I generally think on a cultural level, people in Europe are less patient. The thing is like, what I mean by like being a cunt is like, I don't mean like I go out of my way to be a cunt to the people. Like, I mean like a backseat and you're like mean to people that aren't your friends. You know what I mean? And by being mean, I mean like you make fun of them. You know, you laugh at people. A lot of the humor I find in life is making fun of things. You know, I quite enjoy it. It's what I grew up with. The humor I grew up with. It's what made me laugh. It's what I like associate humor with. A lot of it is making fun of things. When someone plays bad in League, I like pointing the finger at him and saying, wow, he sucks. Lol. Wow, that was bad. Lol. I think that's in part, kind of just how being. I do think gamer culture is a big part of that. Like, for a long time, that was funny, you know? How much LP do you lose? I ain't got a clue. Let's have a look. I lost 20, I think. 30. I think I lost a full 30. 20 or 30, I think. Gonna make you into dodge. It is what it is. What can you do? I hesitated on picking my champ. Opinion on Jose Deodo? Seems like a good player. No, I just think that it's 2021. It's 2026. I think the English language has enough words to express opinions in a way where you don't belittle people. And I think that's a skill that I never put the talent points into because I never needed to. I kind of would just speak my mind and people would just be like, he has a point. And when you make people go, he has a point, you get away with a lot of things. So when I said something and people couldn't go, he has a point, they went like, wow, he is stupid. He does not have a point. You get in trouble. I don't think I would have played Cho'Gath into Swan Last Worlds, I don't think. It would be very unlikely. Maybe. The level of growth is a time when that stuff won't be happy to you because you understand what it entitles to be in that situation. As you evolve, you find people's misfortunes less and less funny. Oh, but it's not. I'm not talking about their misfortunes. I'm saying that like, if someone plays the game of League of Legends bad, like I find it funny to make fun of that guy for playing bad. You know, like it's not about like, you know what I mean. It's not always about misfortune, right? I don't know. When someone makes a mistake, I like laughing about it. You know, even when I make a mistake, I prefer people to go like, "Wow, you suck there," and you know, have a smile on their face instead of making it like a huge deal. You know. Yeah, I did play that like ass. You're 100% right. Obviously, it's nuanced discussion, you know, and this is the problem with streaming and like having opinions and sharing them publicly, right? Is because people interpret it very differently. It can be difficult. Was named it to you? Oh, fair enough. Another issue with streaming. Genji Fly. If I had simply killed the enemy Rumble 1v1, I would have contributed a lot more to our team's chances of success. Instead of going to the Baron and tanking it. Had I just let my Kalista and Fiddle do that and then solo kill the Rumble, the game would have been very winnable. I think if I kill the Rumble there and then for whatever godforsaken reason we get that Baron, I actually think we win that game. I actually think we just win on the spot. But I choked and I didn't take the blast cone. I just came around, clicked the Baron, and then the Rumble blast cone into our faces and killed us all. Well played to him. How often do people dodge? I don't know. I'm not sure. Not that often in my games, at least. Order was kinda broken. Yeah, I still think Fiddle set, like, we had so much scaling. Like, I don't know if I would have ever given Smolder the opportunity to do anything. The game, you put yourself out there to judge part of the game. I think that's just competition in general. That's how I see it anyway. Still the happiest I've been watching NA League. Hey man, I'm happy you enjoyed it. I mean, I'm really happy to have been a part of it, you know. One thing I'm really proud of is that I made a huge problem out of lane swaps in the practice room. I remember the week before, it was two nights before we were going to play against Genji. I had an argument with bot lane, and like I got really fucking mad. You know, I was like, when I go on stage against Genji, we cannot have them lane swap without us knowing about it. Like this fucks our game. Like this fucks my game. This just completely fucks the game, and we cannot be having this. We need to make sure we communicate any chance they have to lane swap. And I remember it really upsetting Boosie. Like, I don't know if it really upset him, but like it was quite an argument, you know? It wasn't the kind of argument that you don't really want to have a day or 2 days before you play on stage, you know? Definitely was like, there was a point where like you had an argument and maybe you didn't need to have the argument, but like the stress of the argument was like, you know, it's one of those points where it's like, is it worth the stress over having the argument or not, you know? It wasn't like pretty, I'd say, you know? I got really mad about it. I remember saying at the end of that, I was like, I don't know about you all motherfuckers, but like, I'm not going on stage here. I didn't come here to Paris to go home, you know? I came to fucking win. Like, I want to go to the next series. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's Gen.G or whatever. And then we played and we fucking owned, so respect to my teammates, you know? I remember being happy that I had that conversation, even when we lost, you know? I was like, you know, I'm happy I just put myself out there and said what needed to be done for us to have a good game. And as a matter of fact, we actually never got swapped on. In a bad condition. We were the ones swapping on good conditions. And I think it contributed to our games positively quite a bit, you know? I'm really happy about that. Well played Tommaso and Busio for locking in and getting that done. Very good. Very good. Well played to our team. You guys also made sure to unban Smolder. That is true. You're 20 again with no beard. I'm back. Howdy, how you doing? Which World Finals is the best? Not sure. It is tier 2. Yeah, I'll probably coach at some point in my career. Addicted to stream, watching during gym sessions. Props to you for hitting the gym, brother man. Respect. Wake up with a penis on your forehead. What would you say to the people you meet? Nothing. I don't know. What am I supposed to say? If they ask, I'd be like, I don't know. It just spawned here, I guess. I don't know. Because it's fully functional? Is it just an appendage? Hard to really say, you know? Not sure I'd go outside. September 2nd on a Wednesday is our next match. It's a best of 5. You can watch on the CB channel. It'll be at 5 p.m. Brazil time. Well, Sao Paulo time. I think Brazil has multiple time zones, if I'm not mistaken, so Sao Paulo time. You got a link? Nope. You can just type in CBLOL on Twitch or YouTube and you'll find it. You can't really miss it. CBLOL. Too lazy to Google it myself right now. As you can see, I'm lounged back in my chair. CB. As in C, the letter C as in Caitlin, and B as in Brownie. How's your team doing? We are 13-0, and we have won both our best of 3 series 2-0. We won all best of 1s. Yeah, we won our regular split without dropping a single game, and then we managed to win the last 2. Mostly one time zone, fair play. I was unaware of this. I thought large enough to have multiple time zones. Just to show how big the USA is, bro, by the way. Like, holy fuck. Like, that is one large fucking continent. Like, the United States is way larger of a country than you would think. Based on, like, the whatchamacallit, it has. The reputation it has, you know? People think it's just the big cities, you know? But, bro, there's a lot of states and a lot of land. Do you miss the States? Yes and no. No. I had a good time there. Life was good. But the problem I had with the States is the driving. You had to drive everywhere to get anything done. If you didn't drive, it wasn't that great of a place to be, in my opinion. That's what I kind of disliked about the States. I don't drive, so for me it was kind of annoying. I'm a city in Sweden, live like a farmer in Thailand. As long as you're happy with life, man, that's what matters. I think there are some cities in the United States that aren't like this, but since I don't drive, I had to spend a lot of Uber fees, which wasn't great for me. I did my best biking and walking, and when I had that going, life was pretty good. But I wasn't a huge fan of that. Still, I think in terms of opportunity, the United States, great place to be. If you have a goal and you have motivation, I do think the capitalist culture and nature of the country is good for you. Very different atmosphere from Southern America. Here in the thing is, I haven't lived much in Korea, to be fair, and China. Just like culturally, you feel it's very different. Like, you certainly notice that the United States culture is very different. Obviously, I have to say this is also in LA, right? LA being kind of a microcosm of this kind of mindset, you know, where it's like the grind set, everyone's doing their own thing, trying to make it big, doing something special, you know? I have to imagine that, obviously, with how big the United States is, this isn't true for all families and cultures. Hello there. Thank you for the 50 stream streak. I am not getting enough sun, but I'm doing well. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I shall be VIPing you as I still have the 50 stream streak rule. So there you go. Thank you very much for supporting my channel for 50 streams in a row. Very kind of you. LA is the worst large city for public transportation in the US. Yeah. Anytime my car is in the shop, I feel like I've completely lost my freedom to do anything. Yeah, that is something I struggled with, but it's all good. What do you think about making it to the finals back in 2018? I mean, I'm super proud of it. You know, I think everyone worked hard, and it was awesome. It was to this day, probably my favorite experience. Who inspires me today? My mother. What is this penalty? I just dodged a game, but now I should be. It's just still here until you log out. I do wish the LCS was in New York sometimes. Yeah. Always curious to see if they're ever going to decide to move the LCS to a different state, but I think they're pretty committed over in LA, given that the headquarters are right there. You know, it's literally across the street. Like Riot Games headquarters are across the street from LCS. You know, so it's like hard to move that. You know, just a level of convenience that is hard to beat. What's up? Wait, Bloodline Treasure Hunter? That's not possible. You mean Taste for Blood? Not that bad. Not that bad. Not great, but it's not that bad. Treasure Hunter is surely a choice, though. But honestly, it's not that bad. Taste for Blood is kind of okay. I would recommend going D-Shield against Fiora myself, too, to be honest. If you go D-Blade, you're going to suffer. What? Doesn't matter. I mean, I don't think so, but I mean, yeah, like I said, like second win and Taste for Blood, they'll give you similar amount of HP in the first round. It's only like, I mean, it's only like later in the game that it will be different. Did your mom grow up with you talking like this? What do you mean? I'm not sure. It's hard to understand what you're saying. Best top lane in the world at the moment? I'm not sure. Based on MSI, which is the most recent international, it would be Zeus. Do you collect any cards as investments? No. How good is my Spanish Portuguese? Spanish terrible. Portuguese not very good, but decent. It's all right. Old LCS stage and new stage? Oh, sure. Well, how you play this? You have to Q on her and just let her come in, and you need to just save your E to dodge your W. I mean, it's just a hard lane, bro. It's just like pure skill. You gotta space well. Yeah, like this. And then when you Q2 and when she come in, you just have to react to her W. But you keep poking with Q1 and that's it. Patience. Every time you have Q1, you can walk up and you can look to Q1, yeah, and then auto attack her, Q2, eat backwards, and just react. And you still lose the trade if you fuck up, so it's just a hard lane, bro. It's just a hard lane. New or old LCS stage? Not sure. I didn't play on the... I mean, I did play on the old one. I don't know, both were good. Stage is a stage. I'm happy with both. Always happy to play on a stage. What's the ideal plan after the split with your team? With my team? I'm not sure. I'm going to be a free agent, and I will see what I can do. I'd like to go back to the LEC if I could. I feel like I have some unfinished business there. I would like to go there and perform, and yeah, that would be cool, but we'll see what we can do. Hope you're doing good. I hope you're well, man. There's a new set of TFT I saw. That is pretty cool. For taxes in Brazil, I pay someone to do that for me. No idea, and you know, I don't concern myself with it. They change engines, the game is so laggy. That is rough. Sapphire refillable on Gragas, pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Questo l'altro moleque. Questo l'altro moleque. Porra.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure Riot is figuring it out. That does sound pretty rough, though. Best 3 champions in top lane, in mid lane? Like, you mean like of the game, or you mean like in top lane? Like, context is required here.
Yes.
I do not particularly care. My best 3. Olaf, Jace, I don't know. Olaf, Jace, and then maybe Garen, maybe, I don't know, Ord, maybe Kazante. One of those, probably. The 2nd of September. Up in the last set is not hard. Fair play. Yeah, if you're trying to win with Sapphire Crystal and Gragas, that is a big problem. You don't start playing the game until you have Lost Chapter. If you do that build, you basically just survive until Lost Chapter, and then you can start playing when you're like level 7. Definitely don't want to be overplaying that lane. That would be bad. Yeah. Brian saw it's pretty funny, yeah. Box? Yeah, no. I see the box bootcamp thing. I think it is really cool. The Old Faithful 80 Mord. In our game, I'm pretty bad at Nar, to be honest. Unlikely you'll see an R game. No, I don't do it with teammates because I can't. Challenger doesn't allow it. We're breaking away from Ragnarok TP and general mindset of winning one early. Yeah, fair enough. And top still good after the nerfs. Playable. Good. Strong word. I think she got nerfed pretty hard. But I definitely think there's angles you can still play her in. I just don't think she's the best range top laner anymore. I would say she's one of the weaker range top laners. That is my personal opinion on the matter. Biggest tip to get me from NA Master to Challenger on mid. Learn to play on tempo well. Yeah, that's pretty hard. Can't believe 30 Soccer on the blind and pick Nar. Why not? I think that's a pretty good matchup for Nar. Not watching any TV shows at the moment, no. Burger or pizza, one has to go. Being the fat fuck I am, that is a tough one. I don't know if I can. That's GG. Just open. Oh, Ishibar. My main Aatrox? No. I'd say probably Olaf or Jace, but I do play a lot of Aatrox. I like Aatrox. I don't know. I think I'd rather have pizza go than burger because I feel like a good pizza is rare to come by. But if a good pizza is just so goated, like a burger, a low elo burger is decent. Like you can always one shot a burger, you know? Even if the burger ain't that good, it's like you just one hit that shit and you're like, yeah, whatever, it was a burger. Like a bad pizza, bro. You eat like 2 slices and you're like, why am I doing this to myself? You know, they're just like, fuck this, ICBA. But a burger, bro, you can just one hit burgers. And high-low burgers are still pretty damn good. Watching me see games recently, you got to lane every game. I mean, I would hope so. I would hope so, yes. You know what I mean? I don't know what the equivalent is for TFT, but like, you know, multi-TFT Worlds appearing player goes to tier 2 TFT and doesn't top 4 every lobby. There's a problem. Just the way it is. Asia can't make burgers? Highly disagree with you. What's a high elo burger to you? Bro, I've had a lot of good burgers in Asia. It's just the way it is, you know. Like, no offense to the tier 2 players, right? They're doing their best, but it would be kind of weird if I didn't own people. Salve para Brazil. What burger you tried? Multiple. I don't know. I've had some good ass burgers, bro. I don't tell you. Just like in general, like I've gone to Shake Shack there. It was good. I've had Lotte, I think it's called. I don't know. It's a Korean joint. PC specs, I don't know. It's a PC that's provided to me, but they're pretty good. I don't know. I feel like for me, I've always had pretty good stuff. How's the interviewed player chosen after a series? I have no idea. I think it's generally so in my experience, it is chosen. I mean, for our team or in general? Because in general, it's chosen based on usually like a narrative. Like if there's a narrative in the game, they usually want the opinion of a player that is like, you know, relevant to the narrative. Maybe like a storyline, you know, they're like, let's get this guy for an interview, you know. You go boots first? Depends. Oh, an inspiration? Yeah, no, I'm not saying you're questioning me. I just like, I don't know, like I just never, I have not ordered a burger in Asia and thought burgers in Asia are bad. Like every burger I've had in Asia was good. The quality of the meat is good. The quality of everything is good, and it's just tasty. McDonald's burgers are good to me, like were tasty. The fast food burgers were tasty. I've had restaurant burgers that were tasty. Like never had a bad burger in Asia. Always been curious. Yeah, I think that's what it usually depends on. There are multiple imports in CBLOL. In tier 2, I'm not sure if there's any other than me. I'm unsure. Import from there's imports from LLA, which is like Latin America, you know, like the other countries in Latin America. I'm hungry for a burger. Hell yeah, brother. Order that shit in one hit. Just go one shot of fat burger. It's always worth. You think Irelia and Riven players are good League of Legends players? Depends on the Irelia and Riven player, but I think you can be an Irelia Riven player and be good at League of Legends, yeah? I don't see why you couldn't be. I dodged the game, so I have an active penalty, unfortunately. 5 in Belgium? GG, just open. That's the one downside of Belgium, bro. What's the rank you were hard stuck for the longest? Challenger. Never gotten out of Challenger in a long time. Been about 10 years and I've just not been able to get out of it. Jokes aside, it's probably master tier. Maybe diamond. Technically, what's beyond is playing professional play, so to be fair. You made a burger named the Bwipo, how would it look like? Good bun, like just a nice brioche bun. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about, but sure, bro. For me, it's just like a nice brioche bun, high quality meat. I would go for a double smash patty, like a double smashed burger, like doubles. Like I would do smash burgers, but I would do double patty because a one patty smash burger is just a scam. Like that's just less meat. That's a fat scam. You gotta go double. Beef is fine. Probably beef. I'd go with beef. I'm not that well. Like I don't know what cut of meat, but it would be a 20-80. 20% fat, 80% meat. Have to go for double, like a double patty, maybe even triple, depending on after I've tasted it. Because like, if you do a smash burger and you do one patty and that's your smash burger, you're just a scammer. Because like that's just no meat in that. Like, come on, gotta start with double patty on a smash burger. It's just the way it is. Yes, I am a fat bastard. No, I'm not wrong. Just the way it is. But I do prefer smash burgers because the crunch, the crisp on the meat, like that chard tastes really good to me. So I prefer that. I just think that you gotta go double patty there. When you go order a smash burger and it's like similar price to like a full meat patty, and you only get one patty, it's just like, bro, what the fuck, right? So double patty, have to, you know, just a matter of respect to my customers and to myself. Optionally, like I would just do 2 patties though. I wouldn't immediately go for 3 because I think 3 might be too much for some customers. You know, I think 2 is a good start, and then, you know, like for example, if you had a triple patty smash burger, be like $1 more than a double burger, like a normal burger, I would allow that. You know, fuck it. But I think, you know, I'd be like $2 more. Like a double patty smash burger should be the same price as a single patty normal burger, my opinion. Anyway, discussion aside. I would definitely, personally at least, I would just keep it simple, man. Just slap some ketchup, some mustard on there. I would personally, like for a smash burger, I think that would be it. Just a nice cut of meat. Just meat, sauce, buns. I would personally prefer to have grilled onions on it. I think they're really good. I think they taste good, you know, like a little bit. But that would be it. And then I would also have the option for tomato and lettuce for the people that would want that. But I think a good smash burger don't need them. But that's how I would do it. Iron smash burgers are usually like wider, like bigger in the diameter. I mean, like I said, it's just like it's about weighing the meat at the end of the day for me. Like, it's simple, you know. We're gonna use. It doesn't matter if they're wide or whatever. If you're gonna use 180 grams of meat, 180 grams of meat. That's it, right? Like if you put down smash burger, 180 grams smashed in, like, you know, like spread out into 2 smashed patties. Fuck it, 180 grams of meat. Who cares? Some cheese. Oh, true. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. My bad. Definitely need cheese. Sorry. Good point. What cheese? I unfortunately haven't tested enough cheeses to know which one I prefer the most, but for now, it would just be a good old-fashioned slice of cheddar. I think I would go for a single slice of cheddar. Though I could negotiate either American cheese or a different cheese if I had more opportunities to try. You know, maybe it's Gruyere, maybe it's something else. I'm not sure. I'm not a cheese expert, to be honest. But yeah, I would definitely do. It would be a cheeseburger, with like a smashed cheeseburger with just ketchup, mustard, bun, sauce, cheese, 2 patties, 2 smashed patties, bun. Go next. Additional options are lettuce, tomato, and then lettuce, tomato, onion, or just onion. There you go. Grilled onion, of course. I don't know which is worse, bun too small for the meat or meat too small for the bun. I would personally argue that I prefer the meat being too small. Like, I would prefer like too much meat and less bun than too much bun and less meat. Raw onion, I'm not a huge fan of raw onion. No pickles for me, no thank you. I wouldn't even have it as an option because I don't like them, but I respect the people that do. It's just not in my store, brother. No, I wouldn't go for double cheese. I wouldn't personally. I see what you're saying, and I'm with you, but I wouldn't. The bun would be toasted lightly toasted, just to make sure that the sauce doesn't soak through the bun and that the grease of the meat doesn't soak through the bun. Sauteed onions. I like the crisp of the onions, bro. I like crispy onions, but like low key, I do feel you. I do feel you. It would be toasted buns, yes, but it wouldn't be like fully, thoroughly through. Like, you know, it wouldn't be crispy buns. You know, just enough that you can spread the sauce easily. You're challenging burgers too. I've watched a lot of food videos, bro, and like I said, I cannot make burgers in this way. I'm not very good at it, but that's how I'd do it if I were to make burgers. You feel me? Yo, Rick. When I play against Yo, Rick, whatever I want against Yo, Rick. Yo, Rick, kind of an ass blind. Simply because I have to play this character more, I'm just gonna pick it. I don't think it's not for the matchup. It's none of that stuff. I just need to play this character a bit more. I think this character is a character that I don't rate highly enough. I don't play him enough, and I should play him more because I think he's powerful. So there you go. The people that were asking or were hoping for me to play this character, I know there's a few of you out there. Enjoy. Is there a place to get a Bwipo jersey? As of right now, I do not think Estral sells jerseys. There is no... yeah, you can't, I don't think. Unfortunately. Would like to get one. I don't think you can as of right now. I'm unsure, though. You'd have to check online. E-Top could have been fun. It could have been if I played E-Top, which I don't, so... yeah. Who's harder, Dive Jax or Cassante? I think diving Jax is generally harder than diving Cassante before 6, and then after 6 is harder to dive Cassante than Jax. That's my opinion. Good gameplay incoming? Hopefully. There's a chance I run it down on this character because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Minions have spawned.
Shopestral.gg. Let's see. There is, but Yeah, I don't think it's the same. This is not the jersey we have, so it's kind of a different jersey. Can't order a jersey, so same one. I should definitely fight him level 1. I can. It is good if I'm dismounting early on this character. That's a good thing for my character. Trading a lot on this character early is a good thing.
I don't have trouble communicating. Words is just treacherous bastards. You see my welcome sign back there? No? It was your friend's skull. No, Scarl! No! Bad Scarl! How you like that, leash?
I pushed too quickly. Too much push.
Foda, porra!
Paranoia is just another word for ignorance. Carl, I got this.
Maybe jungle position is the scariest part of my situation right now. Don't have much information.
They're all trespassers. You're just killing them 5 first.
Thank the gank. Got Yorick's flash. Not great for me, obviously, but not the end of the world. I mean, I'm laning against their jungle and guy. Unfortunately, I can't catch that wave alone, though, so I'll just base. I would have preferred not to, but since the enemy jungler shared a shit ton of XP with Yorick, I'll just take the loss. It is what it is. It's a shit base, but I'll lose a cannon, but the Yorick ghouls will also tank a little bit here, so I won't lose that much. And I mean, what can you do? The enemy jungler is literally laning with the guy, so we gotta cut our losses when he lanes with the guy, you know? What can you do? Enemy jungler lanes with the enemy top laner. Sometimes you gotta just accept that you gotta cut some losses on the map. Or on your lane, you know? And that's what I did there. Cut some losses.
I keep hallucinating that you can talk.
Slow push a wave, get a plate, and hopefully I'll be able to base him by Tiamat. I think in this matchup, Ravenous Hydra might actually be the play, by the way. Obviously not great for my lane, but like I said, lane against the enemy jungler, and he just camps you to that extent. Kinda gotta let it happen. Not much to be done.
They came looking for a fight. Let's apply.
I must dig.
Calm down, you damn Fergus sniffer.
Pulled the wave a bit and was annoying, so it was hard for me to find a base there, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, I'm aware that the enemy Tanya is going to gank me again. Be expected indeed. Back top lane already. Getting camped a bit, but my bot lane is winning, so cannot be too upset. Right, we did double kill them on a dive, which is pretty good. Zone me from this, but that's life. Again, we are, you know, we're winning mid, we're killing bot again. Sometimes you gotta just tank those ganks. Wait patiently for your jungler to play on your side, and call it a day. He has no flash, I can always ult him when my Lee Sin has a tempo to play on my lane, so I don't have to panic too much. Obviously, this dive here could happen. I have to be satisfied with going even due to the nature of what has happened in the early stages of this game.
Easy, girl. Easy.
Fishing for his recall here, because I definitely don't want to let him recall here.
Pick a fight with them.
Might still base here, to be honest. I want to crash next wave in base, but it's a cannon. It's kind of hard. I really would like a jungle timer here to make sure I crash.
Don't you run off on me.
Gonna hard trade him here. Right. Fine. Yanked again. I'm not sure if I'll tank that, so I just played it a bit safe there. Oh, my guy played that so vegan. If he just, instead of just max range queuing there, he actually used his just W on me, and then he could have just kicked the guy and killed him. No, whatever, it's fine. What can you do? I got a timer, I guess. I mean, we tanked the Karma's gank again. So obviously enemy bot laner suffered a lot because of that, I imagine. So we'll just have to cut our losses. Can't go for Demolish here because I think my tempo's too bad. If I go for that, it would be nice, but maybe just base and spend my gold. Yorick can't freeze, which is the advantage of my situation here. Yorick cannot punish me by freezing this wave. He cannot freeze this wave because his maiden makes him spawn ghouls and his ghouls start pushing. So that is the advantage of playing against Yorick. You can always kind of base when the wave disappears. Maybe on my initial all-in I could have remounted and killed 1v2, but I just didn't want to take the risk in case the Talia was also there because I obviously didn't have that info, you know? Like, if I knew where Talia was confirmed, I definitely would have gone for it against Karma plus Yorick, but because I didn't know, it felt like an unnecessary risk, so I decided not to go for it. Slow push this wave, because if I can deny him 2 or 3 creeps and then push, that's just better for me. And then, yeah, I mean, I'm leaning towards Ravenous Hydra against the Yorick, but maybe it's greedy. Like right now, if he loses 2 or 3 melees, that would be nice. Again, no one on my side, so if I fast push and hit his tower, it's likely I'll get ganked. Lo and behold. The enemy jungler. If I dodge his E, I can start bullying his maiden, but if I don't dodge his E and I walk up and start hitting his maiden, I will definitely regret it. So I have to just give priority here since Talia is on my side, and yet again, just gotta accept that when the Talia is on my side and we're punishing bot, I have to be satisfied with going even. Just the nature of League of Legends sometimes. Again, I think most teammates, when they're winning bottom lane, would be satisfied with having a top laner that goes even in these circumstances, given that we haven't had to use much tempo or time into my lane. Again, Talia seems to be hovering my side here, so difficult for me to make a play. If I spot Talia, I could fight here, but yeah, that's just not. Got Drake and Talia didn't show up, so that is just not. I would like to, but that's just not. We wait patiently for my teammates to come and we can kill. Oh, there you go.
Ain't nothing like having the wind on your back.
I got overplayed, so I had to punish. Maybe I could play for remount there. I'm not sure. I didn't want to die. Bit of a shame that Lee died there. Didn't want him to, but fine. I hit the wrong thing. I hit the fucking thing by accident. Oh, the Triumph would have saved me there. I mean, bro, like, we can't dive that guy, really? You guys cannot tower dive a Jinx that's alone for this long? That's 0-3? Wow, my bot lane is more useless than I thought. What can you do? We 2 for 2'd while in a 2 versus 3 situation and getting weak-sided, you know? Like, it is what it is. I mean, it's a bit of a shame that my lead died, but we'll take it. We'll take it.
Don't try and understand them. Just throw and rip.
Got Jinx's flash. Not bad.
Now it is I who tries hard.
Got Karma mid, so be careful. I think he's dead here mid, Silas maybe. Okay, nice. He did not. My wave's fucked as well, but I mean, it is what it is. He has Triforce as well. Oof. No flash stone on him, so maybe.
Piece of that Noxian tree. And I ain't sharing my piece.
He's just getting spam ping to go mid. No one on my team's clicking on me. I will get dismounted here. What can you do, bro? Just my Lee Sin is in river being a, like, he's not making a decision, you know? He's not helping mid, he's not helping me, he's just pathing back and forth. You need to just commit to one side. I mean, I don't know. Just a hard game, really, for me. Just a really hard game. Just gotta be patient, I guess. I have to be more patient there and just not move, not do anything. Just accept that my wave is frozen and I'm getting fucked because the enemy support is just leaving bot and my bot lane can't dive the enemy Jinx. Yeah, I want to finish my item. He has no flash. He has no flash, so if I press R on him, he will die. Right now. Don't think he expects me to just ult him like this. He did expect me to just ult him like this. Unlucky. I'll TP bot after I get my quest done. Let's just take this full tower here, share some gold. Not great, but it's the best we can do. I want to go bot and TP bot, but my guy is just going bot, I guess. It is what it is. Ah, I want to dive this guy. We saw Talia bot. Think it's illegal what he did. Up there, bro. Then we go again. Count? We don't have lead kick, actually. Guy never has kick. I think he went bot, so it's actually a shit play. Whatever, just drop. It's fine. He didn't have kick. My bad. I didn't realize he didn't have kick. Honestly, it wasn't even a play. Karma was there to defend, and he had the TP shield. He was just too tanky. Just a shit game for me, bro. Just a shit game. Needed Milio to play the game on top side at some point. His space check is through and just kill me. Guess if our team bases, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I think my Milio illusion not diving the Jinx on that one turn where we were 2v3ing top and traded 2 for 2 completely like threw off the pace of the game. And then he didn't have tempo on Milio to go into mid afterwards and play mid either, so they got another play topside while Jinx shouldn't even be able to lane 1v2, you know? It is what it is. One of those games where he's got to tank it, farm and scale, and hopefully we can come back, you know? But what a shame. I could have carried this game so hard. If my Lee Sin used some tempo on the top or my Milio used some tempo. Now I'm just an NPC waiting to get carried. Looks really rough though. Mid died a lot. Jungle somehow is useless too. He built like shit this game. I don't think you should go Eclipse this game. I think he's way too squishy against Talia. I mean, it's fine. We'll do what we can. Talia Zed, I think he's too squishy. Can't make any space. He gets hit by any Talia skill ever. He just dies. Gets hit by any Zed combo. He's just useless. He can't Q in ever. Jinx has traps and thingy. Whatever, let's just farm up. Is what it is. He has flash now on Yorick, so not much to do top. Do you play Riftbound? No, I don't. Gotta farm. Yorick has no TP, so gotta relax. Drop.
Remember when we sacked Travail and
Yeah, I can't play. It's a bit too hard. My matchup got way too hard. Just never got any help ever. And the help I got was like quite shit, you know? Like it was always matched by someone that was weaker. It is what it is, not much I can do. I should have played more safe there under my tower. I don't think he can dive me if I just stay under my tower. I did get his flash, which is pretty big, so if we can shut him down, we can maybe come back, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. He tried it. Like, we tried our best, you know. Can't get too mad. But yeah, our support did let the Karma play the game when it was a free lose for them if he just matches. He was way too committed to playing with Lucian when Lucian was on, like, he could 1v2 them, you know. I mean, honestly, Lee also choked. Like, this fight top, I just don't know how he died. Like, here, I don't know how he died. He had flash, kick, everything, and he managed to die in a 2v2, you know, basically. I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. We'll try to do what we can to recover. I'm fucked. I just gotta split push and hope that my team wins 4v4, but that's the problem. We don't, because only Lucian can play, and even Lucian is weak against their champions. So it's just a hard game. We kill this guy anytime anyone clicks on him. I have ult and he has no flash, so he is kind of a free kill if anyone makes tempo into my lane, but no one is making tempo into my lane. We're hovering bot a lot, which is fine. If we kill Zed, it's also fine. Problem is that they're gonna match. There's nothing there. They're gonna match us 4. We need to include Silas. He needs to push bot and move. If Silas don't push bot and move, Zed will be top, almost 90% chance. Cannot. And now we see him, but still, they will just match into top if we don't do anything anywhere else. They only have one job, which is sit up behind this guy, because Zed can't really die, I think. We get mid tower, it's fine.
Yeah, they just confirming our suspicions.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh, I mean, that is bases we can fight. That is going base. I'm not a huge fan of this. Really hard fight to play for me. Could hold it a bit deeper, I think, but I'll still kill her, so it's fine. Like, Knight, just safety. I'm just gonna push top. Good luck, team. I ain't TPing, I ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna take that shot down. I'm gonna farm until I have my cleaver. I think when I have cleaver, I'll be strong enough to contribute proactively. But right now, I gotta farm up a bit. Lots of way to push out. Killing Natalia was decent. Definitely not bad for the game. Yeah, I could TP behind if you guys play, but yeah, you guys gotta start to play. I can't TP first. There's 3 people there. And Lucian's basing, so probably just call that a day. I don't know why Lucian's basing instead of moving to that. That seems really free to me. Jinx is mid, Talia is dead with no ult. What can you do? I can't make him play there, right? What I can do, however, is push out this wave base, and then maybe I'll have money for cleaver, which would be pretty good. That does help a lot. Okay, we did kill the useless guy again. That's good. Okay, we didn't even kill him. We used lead kick and we did not kill the useless guy. That's kind of a disaster. I mean, it's not a huge disaster because I got the top wave and I got my cleaver, so really it is fine. Now that I have cleaver, with cleaver and ignite, I can kill this guy on side lane with someone. Please do not die mid. I'm reporting you if you die here, Lucian. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna die. I don't know why he made that play while Lee's not there with not kick, and while there's Silas is in base and Drake is up in 15 seconds, but he did. There's not much you can do about it. A shame. It's all right. Not much you can do. It was not a very good play, but we do our best. Good base built up with TP. All you guys, I cannot TP there. I'll lose my whole nexus if I TP there. I must answer top. Our Lucian is dead, guys. I want to kindly remind you, our strongest member is not alive. Perhaps we should not fight mid. We did get TP though. We're calling Baron. Okay. See it. I think it's a bad call, but we'll see. It could have some merit. Our Silas is going to die here, I think. Ult in here, maybe. Work is bot, it's not bad. I fucked up. We kicked the thingy into our Lucian. Yeah, I mean, that can't have been ideal. Did that play between maybe? No, I mean, yeah, the guy just lost the whole team fight alone by pressing kick. The Lucian would have killed everyone there. This was a free win fight, literally free win. What can you do? Lee Sin just, it was actually just him putting his maiden bot lane. I didn't notice. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Lee Sin just solo lost the whole fight by pressing kick there. Yeah, what can you say? He kick flashed the only guy he should not have kick flashed. Talia died for free. The Jinx was getting railed by the Lucian, and we would have killed everyone. Here's what it is. What can you say? Armor boots next. Armor boots and what? Does dance? Where do I go even? I don't even know. What matchup is Kled good into? I think this is a pretty good Kled matchup. I think he's good into Olaf, potentially. I think Kled just need to fight, you know? Like, he's a champion that wants to get ahead by fighting. And this game, I couldn't fight ever because the enemy Talia literally laned top lane for the whole early game. And then when I had my teammate, my jungler, finally, then the enemy support lane top lane the whole game. So, sucks. My champion, like, I was fine, you know? I traded kills, I was really fine, but no one used their tempo into my lane ever. So it was really hard for me, you know? I struggled quite a bit. I don't think I can touch top wave without having ult, but if I have ult, I think I can one-shot it quick and run. I have to ult here, I can't risk dying if I die with his dying, so... Right. Made them all respond to me. I feel like there's a lot of gameplay here, no, Lee? Oh. Sorry, just used to see. Died to that. I mean, unlucky. Bit unlucky he died to that. I mean, needed to pay attention, you know? Like, the guy can never kill me. What can you do? Like I said, this game, that one turn we didn't kill Jinx bot and take her tower on when we were 1v2 bot lane while we were trading 2 for 2 top, completely fucked the game because we need to check it. They can actually do it without Talia. We need to ward it because we can steal it maybe. Okay, Jinx showing. Yeah, that one turn means that we're like an extra turn late on swapping, and I needed to get out of the laning phase, or I needed my bot lane to swap anyway. You know, I just needed it to get me the fuck out of this lane because I can't lane against Karma and thingy. You know, it's just unplayable for me. Karma Talia, it's just not playable because my Lee Sin's too weak. Like, I'm really strong. I can even fight outnumbered, but my Lee built a clip, so he's really squishy, so he can't go in and do anything for me. I needed a bit more help, you know. But I mean, the game's still winnable at the end of the day, right? Always winnable. On my way. Enemy, the Yorick doesn't have TP, so this is a good opportunity. I don't have ult though, but I am looking. He dashed in and died. Okay, well, GG. Yeah. That's it. Take Lucian Milio and die on midwave like that. That is not allowed, yeah. You can't do that.
Enemy double kill.
I don't know how he died, but he died. Must have dashed in, I guess. I feel like the game wasn't that bad. One pick on this guy and we could win, you know? But we just played like shit. And like I said, that one turn they didn't dive Jinx bot and then swap. It really fucked the game. We should have had the tempo to lane swap there. And get me out of that lane. 1v2, you know? Ult from base to try and get the speed. But yeah, the Milio just clicking on bot lane on repeat, never hovering mid, never hovering top, and then Lucian Milio not diving bot. Fuck our game. Made the game, like made the Karma have way too much time to play top side. Way too much time, given how fucked bot was. I mean, in Soloqueue, I couldn't farm CS because I was laning against 3 people this game, right? I can't farm. Nothing I can do. Well played to enemy Karma. And Talia, you know, just camped my ass. Like, I couldn't farm because the enemy team was just perma my lane, right? Like, if you rewatch the game, you'll see. Enemy team was just in my lane the whole game. Nothing I can do. And you might say, like, oh, them not diving bot shouldn't be that bad, but it's really bad. It's really bad. Really bad. Like here, right? I'm laning 1v2. I'm, you know, we're just laning and farming, it's fine, right? Laning and farming, it's fine. We get Drake. Like here, them not being able to dive this guy on this wave, which is like, I don't even know how that's possible. I don't know how we don't dive this guy. Actually, I have no idea. Like right now, the guy's showing top, right? He's basing, and we just let this guy go underneath the tower. And Talia respawns here. Okay, I mean, he opened. Like right now, we need to swap. It's that simple. Right now, Lucian needs to see that he needs to go top here. He needs to go top lane, no matter what. My Lucian going straight back bot is just low elo. This is the mistake he made. He needs to go top and lane against Yorick because I can't anymore. I'm too weak. I can't lane top. I can't. If they open out top, fair enough. The enemy Jinx actually played well and just opened, so it's fair that we didn't dive her. But here he cannot go back top. There's nothing here for him, bot. There's nothing. Nothing to do for him. This tower is not worth anything. He needs to go top and secure the game. Right now, after he gets this prow, same thing. He needs to move. He and Milio need to move and make sure the game is stable. That's it. If he was really good, he would have run top off this base, because on this wave, the Yorick can't lane him. He has no flash, no ult. Yorick, he can't lane. The only player that can play the game in this game right now is Zed and Yorick, and he would stop the Yorick from having any gameplay, because he would just be laning top with his tools. Ult, flash, heal, everything, Milio ult. Like, they can literally 2v3 them top here. But instead of playing topside with tempo and having control over the river, control here, like they would control everything here, they just go back bot and just stall more, you know, denying more, and it's just useless what they're doing. Absolutely useless. But without flash ult, I have a really hard time laning top right now as well. So he could have taken over there and helped me. You have to swap because the map, you know, it has nothing to do. It's just the top side is unplayable for us right now. We can't play if Milio's not there. Me and Lee just die. Like we just are too weak. The Yorick is too fed, you know. He got way too much off the play, and I need a fed guy to go and match him. It's that simple. Like, enemy jungle support invested everything and died and came top and died. I mean, honestly, like, the top play was bad because we both died, and like somehow, I mean, I don't know, my Lee Sin, he must have just been a noob, honestly. I don't know how he died like that. Maybe it's just his build, you know. Maybe it was just his build. Your mid lane saying the same thing. I mean, it's fine, you know. Like, I don't think mid needed to die. He could have gone more AFK. Our bot lane is fine. I'm just saying, if Lucian wanted to carry this game, he had to go top there. That's all. Because Jinx can't lane against me. I will tower dive the Jinx 1v1. There's nothing she can do. Even with summoner spells, I'll one-shot her. So the Karma will have to go bot, even against me, when I'm weaker than Lucian. And then meanwhile, he can go top and secure the game. He can secure the map. But in general, he needed to just go, he needed to push away and move mid. He needed to actually secure the map, you know. He never left his lane. And when he's that far ahead, you don't keep smashing the weak guy. You make sure that the enemy Karma can't influence the game. That's what you need to do. The reality of the matter is that Milio doesn't need to be bot because they can't make a play on Lucian. Lucian can 1v3 them and survive. There's nothing they can do to him. He's Thanos. Like, he's unkillable and has flash. Like, worst case, he'll burn flash if he ints, you know. But as long as he holds his dash, he can 1v3 them. The Milio and the Lucian need to not stop thinking about getting advantage and start thinking about stabilizing the game. That's how you carry. But they tunnel vision on getting more and more advantage, and eventually the game went boom. Like, after that, the next double kill, like, we double killed once, the game was already, like, it was on the verge of, like, you know, we were already fucked. After we die again, me and Lee, GG. I died, I don't even think Lee died, but I died, Silas died, GG. Game's kaboom, you know. Lucian is just not that strong. Both side laners are now losing, and Lucian needs to find a way to do something. But he could have just gone top lane himself and secured the game, right? That's why a lot of times you'll see that bot lanes will swap. Even without quest, because just to stabilize, make the game stable. Because the Talia was pathing top, and she was again going to finish her bot side camps and then path top, right? And there was nothing bot side, there was nothing top side in terms of objectives, so you just go to the strongest member and put him in the ground. Make sure Yorick can't play. Because the thing is Karma has to go top and top the Lucian Milio from just fisting the Yorick, right? Because no flash Yorick, no ult Yorick, can't lane 1v2. He can with ultimate, actually. Like, one of Yorick's strengths is that he actually does well 1v2 when he has his ultimate, but because he didn't have his ultimate, it died, and he had no flash. He has a hard time surviving. Because if he gets poked once, he can die to decent gank. A lot of things can go wrong. But anyway, it's a high-level concept, and I do think Silas was running it down. I don't know how Silas can die to Zed Talia Karma if he just doesn't press E forward, you know? All he has to do is just press E backwards. Just hold your E and farm with Q and just hope you get carried, you know? Obviously, it feels bad. It doesn't feel good for you. But, you know, I was surviving as much as I could. The only time I died is when I thought that we had more gameplay in the tank. And then, yeah, you know, like, it was the same for me. It sucked, you know, but it is what it is. But we could have just been more patient. It's very common for bot lanes to not realize this, you know, that they need to give a little bit of love to their team a bit faster. You can't just keep laning bot like this 2v2 when the enemy support roams. You have to move. I would have to give up pretty much my whole tower. Big fan, never knew you streamed. Welcome, brother. Thank you for joining us. Penalty? This was a penalty from dodging, not from flaming. Don't worry. I'm not a bad guy. I do not flame. I was not a naughty boy. I simply did not pick a champion in time, and then I dodged, so I had a 6-minute active penalty. That's why you see that there's no more penalty here. Lock. Don't get too excited. I don't type in chat, that is correct. I don't have it on. I cannot type in chat. It doesn't let me. It lets me, but only I can read it. Chat is not one of my favorite things about this game. Castle top, I'm ass, but it is a good character top. Role missions are good. Role quests are good, obviously. It's just sometimes, if the game goes kaboom, you need to swap. There I had no tempo to go back top. My lane was fucked. The wave was fucked. I can't fix the wave without fighting. Because of my champion, right? I cannot go there and clear the wave before Yorick gets back. So I needed my Lucian to go top and clear the wave. Or I needed to just go bot and just say, fuck this, I'm going to go bot. I can't fix top anyway. Because he was freezing on me, right? So I can either just go top and do nothing because I can't get I can only get XP barely. Because if Talia has angle to gank me, I might even die. Even if I'm trying to get XP because I have no flash and no ult. You know, I'm very vulnerable. And that's what happened. I just tried to play top side and got fucked. So I could have just gone bot too, and I think I should have. I should have just said, fuck it, the wave's frozen top, the wave is bad, no one's there to fix it, Lucian went straight bot, I'm going bot too, and I would have just stayed bot. I would have just dived bot, or if the Jinx opens, then I will just take her tower, and with Lucian, I will just go there and lane top and tell you, Lucian, go figure it out. You got all the jungle attention, you got all the help, go topside, figure it out, bro, not my problem. You know, it's just not my problem. I had to 1v2 the whole game. Literally, I 1v2 literally 80% of that game. 85% of that game. I was laning against Talia and tanking her ganks, and she was hovering and she was doing nothing. And I was giving no kills and I was farming even, and that's it. You know, that's all I can do. After that, the guy that got the pressure, you need to go into the weak side and you need to fix it. You cannot rely on me to fix it. Right? It's the way it is. If I don't get resources, I cannot fix bad situations, right? Too hard. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Because Lucian's really strong with Lee, and they can just go top and fix it. And if they can't, well, they suck. Nothing else to it, right? Like if you cannot win a 3v3 when you are fed, sucks to suck. Unlucky. Should have played topside. I would have fixed that 3v3, no problem. Because I was stronger 3v3, right? So, like, if Milio matched and Lee matched, I was stronger than Yorick at all of those points. I was stronger than him in every fight, right? So that's the idea, right? And that happens, you know. Sometimes it happens. Maybe Lucian need more time, and then we just keep trading sides, right? We never go top because we can't fix it. That's fine. Keep going bot. Take plates, and eventually he'll have to push. When he pushes, I base and catch what's left, or Lucian base catch what's left. I stay bot. It doesn't matter, you know. Game goes on. But in that situation, it was really hard for me to go back up, and I didn't recognize it. You know, I wasn't focused on the game. I was focused on chat and going what's on. You only flame bad players verbally on stream. That is true, to be honest. I do that. Casual spam ping. Sometimes I gotta 6-ping someone, you know? Like, sometimes I gotta get it out of my system, you know? It's rare, but it does happen, I admit. Sometimes I need to 6-ping someone. That is certainly true. I do love me a 6-ping occasionally. What can you do? Morning, boss. How are you? I'm doing alright, man. How are you? I mean, the thing about laning phase is that laning phase is one of the most frustrating parts of League of Legends, in my opinion, because of games like this. Like, for me, this game was just purely frustrating. I never got a chance to play a fair game. I always got outnumbered this game, and the only decision I could have made was not to fight and drop more farm. Nothing else I could have done. Like, the one time I fought and killed the Talia with my Lee, I got punished. I practically killed the guy for free in front of my Lee, but my Lee went in and died and gave away a shutdown to Yorick, which punished me because he gave a shutdown. And then I tried to enter the tower again and got dove. Punished again. Playing the game punished me. If I had just FF'd and just gave up the top tower, we had had better chances to win. And that's why, like, it just sucks. You know? That's why I get why laning phase being shorter is not a bad thing for the game, because a lot of games are like this. Especially in low elo. Especially in low elo. Because in low elo, people have, like, really robust ideas of mindset around the game. So often in low elo, people will be like, I must take the dragon, so I must path bot. Then as a top laner, if the enemy jungler says, fuck it, I'm going to go top and camp you, you're just fucked. And your teammates are not going to come to help you because, again, in lower MMRs, people have this notion that don't help the weak lane. If you help the weak lane, it's going to be bad. And boom, you're fucked. The laning phase being shorter, honestly, is not a bad thing in my opinion. What happened to League Voice? No idea. I think Trinamere is a good champion in solo queue, so good luck. If you like the champ, why not? Expect Gragas? I don't know. We'll see. Who if you're 0-0? I was 0-0. I didn't get to play the game. I took the guy's flash 1v1. I took his flash 1v2. Dropped the wave. So pushed the wave into him, and I just never got to see my teammates. No one ever capitalized. No one ever came top and helped me. No one used their tempo, ever. I only got matched tempo. And that's fine. I just had no agency this game at all. It was taken from me by the enemy jungler. And eventually support. And I feel like in mid-game, it's much rarer for that to happen, because I feel like in mid-game, it is much easier for you to group and fight at the end of the day. Though I admit it can happen. It does not feel as common, because you can drop some farm and just make a play, you know? You can say, oh, fuck it, I can't play this side, I'm going to do opposite side, try to make a play, you know? You can do that in laning phase as well, just, you know, you give up a lot of plates and it feels bad, you know? Especially, honestly, because it's Yorick, that's why it felt extra bad for me, you know? Because I'm playing against Yorick, it's kind of, it feels bad, man, you know? Give him a bunch of farming stuff, farm plates, but like I said, it was the play. After I died top, after we tried 2 for 1, I need to just run bot. I have no choice. I cannot go back top. I can run mid, I can run bot, I cannot go top. And honestly, if I was more locked in, I definitely would have noticed that. I would have realized. Any messages from tier 1 teams? Nope. But hopefully when October rolls around, as teams are reaching the worlds, like you know, like right now, teams are fully invested into the roster, trying to make it to worlds and playoffs and whatnot, right? Like, let's be real. A team messaging me right now would be kind of, I guess it's possible a team would message if they were like, okay, we need some more firepower to secure playoffs or whatever, right? But I think that window has passed. I think you're pretty much forced to have locked in your rosters by this point. So basically, it'll be after playoffs that teams will start looking for teams, you know? The amount of information that you process while playing this game makes me realize how much I played this game on autopilot. I mean, it is my job, right? I would prefer to play an LEC if I had a choice, but we'll see. It does depend on the roster, I will admit. Right? If I get an offer from the best team in LCS, I might choose that over playing an LEC if I don't get an equal opportunity offer, right? But I don't know. I just want to go back to Berlin. Get some shit done in LEC. Think it'd be pretty good. Think it'd be pretty fun. Would I rather play bottom tier in LEC or LCS? I'd rather play bottom tier in LEC, probably. But that's a tough choice, you know? I'd prefer not to be bottom tier. I feel like I should work hard and make sure I'm not bottom tier. Hardest thing you faced as a pro gamer? Top question. Hard to answer. What do you eat? Meat and rice usually. That is true. That would be pretty pog. That does take a lot of effort from everyone involved. The classic, yeah. What about coaching? I've thought about it. If I don't get a good offer as a player, I might just coach. US or Brazilian, which one do you like most in general? Not sure. Both have their strengths and weaknesses, you know? That's what mark I top. It's not bad. I think it's a decent champion. Have this annoying persisting TFT notification. That is pretty annoying. I miss the worst food. Oh, I think food in Brazil is better. But the only reason it's close is because I think Mexican food in LA is really good. Mexicans carry LA food hard. So it's like there's competition there. The thing is I feel like in Sao Paulo at least, like bro, the Japanese food is insane. I feel like Asian food in LA is very good. Don't know if there's any good Korean places, but Korean food in LA is really good. Chinese food is really good in LA, and I don't know how the Chinese food is here. But I think that Brazilian churrasco, Brazilian meat in general is just really fucking good. Like it's hard to compete. You know, like, that shit's just good, bro. Though there are some good American steakhouses too. I won't lie. You know what I mean? Like really, when it comes to food, you're in a good place, regardless. Can this queue pop, man? Eating my mind. I haven't tried the Brazilian yerba mate, no. Brazilian barbecue is goated, bro. Cafita? I haven't had cafita, I don't think. What is that? Kafta? A kofta? I've had that. I don't know what cafita is. Caipirinhas? Alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, and I haven't had non-alcoholic ones. I don't drink alcohol. Fuck knows, bro. I ain't got an opinion. I'm just gonna show up and play. That's it. That's all I care about. I'm gonna worry about it when I get there. Right now, my opponent is VKS Academy. That's what I'm focused on. I'm gonna shit on those noobs. Ideally, I'm gonna try my best. Right? That's the plan. And then when we've done that, I'll worry about the next team. And then when I worry about, then I'll worry about the next team. And until I see on my screen, you know, it says Astral versus Loss in the schedule, I actually don't give a fuck about that team. I couldn't care less. Best of luck to them. I hope they do well or whatever, but it's not my problem. Good and dumb. There are no players that are good and dumb. Like, no good players are good and dumb. If you are good and dumb, then you're not good at League of Legends. You just have good hands, which makes you not good. That is my opinion on the matter. What about hums? Guma Yusuf is a one-of-a-kind player. A complete legend. Well and truly. Words cannot describe what that man is able to put on the table in terms of gameplay. Yeah, if you're dumb about the game, if you're dumb, then you're just not very good. Unfortunately, it's not how it works. You cannot be good mechanics don't carry you hard enough. They just don't. The game is too complicated for this to be true. You are way too abusable if you are not a smart player. Managing your wave in its own right, just wave management in its own right, is something that is extremely abusable by even mediocre level players. You know what I mean? Like a dumb player. Like, when you say dumb, you know what I mean? Like how would I take it as anything other than like genuinely like just a stupid guy? You know, like he's like really dumb about the game. You know, like a genuinely dumb player. When you say dumb, I mean I'm thinking of someone like just doesn't care about wave management, just walks on the wave and plays. You're gonna get farmed by any half-decent jungle plus lane combo, you know? They're just gonna farm you. The wave's gonna be in a bad spot, you're gonna walk up and fight, they know you're gonna do it, you're just gonna walk in and die, and then how can you play? You can't. Your mechanics don't matter, bro, you're just feeding. There is no player that is good and dumb, right? You can have players that are not the brightest about mid-game, and that's 90% of pro players. They're not the brightest in mid-game, they're alright. But if you have some guy shot calling everything, it doesn't matter. If the guy says you're going to get ganked on his wave and you say, I have to push the wave, if you're dumb about the game, you're going to make up an excuse about how you have to fight on the wave and die anyway. That's what makes you dumb. Yeah, but if I don't fight him here, then the wave, you know, I can't farm. A dumb player is going to say, I can't farm, right? I have to fight. And he's going to fight and die, and you're like, what the fuck? And he's like, well, yeah, unlucky. He's dumb. Murphy and Platin got freezed on? I mean, yeah, that's how it works. That's Dante's. I mean, I don't know, maybe. I don't watch enough of his content. Seems like a good guy, though, all things considered. Obviously a bit of a weirdo. In a good way. Maybe not always, but I don't know, that's the vibe I get. Definitely not the kind of person for everyone. But I can't say he's a bad person. I haven't had that vibe. Thanks for the VIP. I mean, all you've watched 50 streams in a row. You've earned it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. Boa sorte. Obrigado. I have not actually gotten to watch any of Speaker's sport games, but I'm sure he's doing well. I mean,
More of a dog.
Definitely seems like a guy that could play support quite well. Seems like a good guy. Why Yumi ban? I don't know, man. I just never played a game against Yumi in my life and thought to myself, damn, I really enjoyed playing against this character right now. That's why I ban Yumi. It really is that simple. I've just never played a game against Yumi and thought that was fun. But I hope I get to play against Yumi again. This is Caster Shen bot lane. I don't know. I like Ornn. I'm gonna play Ornn, I think. I'm in the mood for an Ornn game to close out tonight. Do I go Airy and try to fist her in lane, or do I play Spellbook? I'm assuming it's Quinn top, but I could be wrong. Kind of would suck if I'm playing against Wukong top, Quinn jungle, and I don't have Grasp, but what can you do? It is Quinn top. You guys practice every day. As a team, we take 1 day off a week usually. That's generally what you do. You take 1 day off a week. We played more than one Urgot Ivern game. But we have had a history of playing it, yeah. I don't know which one you watched in specific, but I've played it more than once with him.
Minions have spawned.
Volibear made the first river. You do not want to know how.
Makes me happy when I drop the hammer. Oh, spacing it. I was like, he was clicking into the tower, and I was like, wait a minute. Are you sure about that? Delicious. Am I walking around? Not an issue. I don't think I'll lose XP. I can move. You are going to perish, my friend. But that's life.
First blood.
Maybe I should have just kept fighting. I didn't notice jungle until it was too late. My bad. If I kept fighting here, and I could have just tanked the Quinn and just ignored her, you know? Like, lost all my HP and got fucked, but I mean... Phew. My guy flipped the whole game, so... Bad Q there. A lot of minion damage there, though. Bad for me.
My work speaks in a roar of flame and steel.
I still hit him with my E when I go through him like that, so it procs Ares Scorch, not too bad for me.
This is pretty
Bad Qs, though. Orton here. Wow, really? I lose that? Oh, that's so unlucky. One auto off. I should have flashed into the alcove. That's what I should have done. I was kind of hoping, my minions would help me out a bit there. But I should have walked more into the wave, I think, instead of into the bush. I had a ward there already from level 1. Kind of sucks. That real quick and check for his recall. He's not even a bad death, honestly, because like 1v1, it wouldn't be a bad death. But because he already got first blood, he's gonna have so much money right now, you know? That sucks. Quinn has no flash. Oh, he's frozen though, so not bad. Right.
That is the spot. My horns are on the way.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
All I can do, buddy. All you. Very good. Honestly, I think I would have frozen here, but Soloqueue already started pushing. I've got no choice.
I enjoy being alone.
I am depressed that auto tag didn't kill that minion, but what can you do? Frozen Heart in this matchup sounds pretty good. Frozen Heart in this game sounds pretty eh. Just W, bro. Don't do that. His base. It's chill. If it was any other character, I'd agree, but I think it's chill. Yeah, I'm gonna go Frozen Heart anyway. I think it's fine. The Frozen Heart against Quinn is just really good, and in general, just having a lot of CDR I think is good in this matchup. I don't have ethical issues with range top, no. I've played it before. As a matter of fact, I am one of the players that pioneered certain mage champions in my league back in the day. So I don't play ranged AD carries much, but I don't have ethical issues with ranged characters in general, no. Holy, I'm broken. What the fuck? I'm one-shotter. I'm OP as hell. Solado bolado. God damn. This goat got hands. Fucking bitch slapped him across the face. See you later, noob. Get owned. Into armor shoes? My god. He can't play anymore. He has no flash yet. He's a level 1. I don't have flash yet. He's a level 1, so he didn't have. So airy value? 156. I mean, honestly, it's not bad.
All I need is myself.
Like, honestly, Transcendence, Monoflow are good runes on him, so I don't mind. It's just a bit of extra juice in the lane, you know? The reason why I say he can't play anymore is because it's really hard to space my abilities when I have tier 2 shoes, you know? I can just walk up and Q him, and it's hard to dodge my stuff. I say that as I miss every skill. But that's the idea, basically, of the tier 2 shoes. You walk up, and then you, boom, shoot a Q, you know? And then you W, spit on him. And even when he goes on me, because I have movement speed difference, it's really hard for him, you see? Like, this is what I mean with tier 2 shoes make his game, like, really hard. Because now I can just walk up and spam Qs on him, and it's hard for him to play. Fuck. I hit 6. I think I died him. There's flash, I die. There's no flash, I'm fine. Tier 2 shoes.
This world has been
I came with the counter jungle, so not too bad. I want to die here, though. That would suck. I have to spot here for him. I don't want to die. Right, enemy team is moving. I got pushed out, brother. I hope you don't die. If you die, unlucky. Nothing to be done for me when it's moving, so good luck.
Ally has been
Not too bad, honestly. I get to push out the wave, so. I'm dying. Wukong ulted as well, not too bad. When I spot Wukong, I can E forward, but before I spotted Wukong, I have to be mindful of that. He's probably basing on Quinn because he was kind of low, so too bad. Base here, buy my item. I normally would prioritize the other item, but I think just the ability haste, together with my ability haste runes, is just gonna absolutely go nuclear. Yeah, fuck it, give me another glowing moat, man. Just ability haste max, he can't play. Just spam my Q on him and he can't play. I don't have infinite mana, infinite thingy, he just can't play. I'm just Thanos. He'll be back here, play neutral. He has to roam here right now, no matter what, so start spam pinging already in advance. Wait for 3 melee creeps to die, and I'll be satisfied with having denied 3 melee creeps here. He spaced me well there. And the queuing, let the queuing begin.
Humans have done something.
Now he's off his wheelchair. Q spam. I'm just eating to bait him. Literally. Kind of funny. Someone here? Need to be careful I don't die to jungle though, because I'm playing aggressive.
I was working.
An ally has been slain. Killing spree.
I hit him with Q ult, he dies. But I don't want to force the play and die. I'll go get plant. It's fine. If Wukong is here and I die, it's really bad. Better to take my win. Bot side is winning. I'm in a good spot. Get plant and stabilize here. No need to overplay my hand. Go for one of these here, because I think my next item will be Zeke's. I think I might even... I think I'll do this into Zeke's. It'll be my build. Same thing here. If I deny him 3 melees after slow pushing, then I fast push. Some ability haste maxing on Ornn. I'd like to deny 3 melees if I can. Looks like the wave's kind of though. So I guess 2 melees will have to do. This melee will get denied as well. He went mid, yeah. I did ping, but I didn't spam ping. We didn't lose any stools though. Really good by Talia to tank that gank. She loses a cannon for this roam. Pretty good. Oh, what the rucker? Wukong flash ult. Not too bad. Honestly, not bad. Bit of a bummer he didn't take a single grub, but it's not bad. No flash ult on Wukong is not bad. Honestly, I'm leaning towards just going straight Zeke's, honestly. I just realized I forgot about this item, but having ult CDR on me is like kind of OP this game. So not bad. I don't have gameplay here, I feel. They're going a bit wide though. Nice play by Kane. That's a kill as well. Bit of a bummer there on the top side of the fight that the Kane... I wanted Kane to ult towards the Talia and just kite out, you know, instead of going in for the kill. There's no Q on Quinn. Eee! Run here real quick. Make sure he doesn't get all grubs if I can avoid it. There's no flush, so I got all grubs. Bummer. This skin is annoying? Why hating? It's great. Oh. I like it.
You like that? I do.
The thing is, like, whenever I ult her, I burn her flash if anyone's there. Honestly, I held my ult this whole game because I kind of wanted to save it for Kane when Kane has tempo, but low-key, I think I should have slammed it a bit more. Just a fucker. Bit too much. I can only fish with Q and then back off. How much else to do? Fast push and make her respawn top.
Good. Yes.
Honestly,
Shut down.
got a one-shotter? Almost, I think. Ornn combo?
The other gods
I don't think it's a one-shot, but it's like 80% of her health. If it gets a bit lower, I can kill her. I think from 80 she dies. Couldn't run mid and kill her mid laner. I should have pinged more. My bad.
Unstoppable.
Holy, Michael Phelps popping off. A board here.
do not like surprises.
I want to build this before I ult her, but I want to ult her on this next angle. I want to ult her on the next wave and just kill her. Ornn Gaming.
This will be quick, but still.
Yusan is annoying, fair. Don't mind sharing some love with my dear jungler, dear Karthus. What is the next Q on Anivia? We can kill this guy. I might die here, but okay, I think he will die too, no? Oh, he doesn't die? Okay, then it's not worth. I shouldn't have eaten. I hinted. My bad team. Definitely want to upgrade this, I think. I mean, I don't know. It gives armor MR, a bit of everything. Jack of all trades kind of item. Not that good. Dying here. That's not good.
An ally has been slain.
My bad. I shouldn't have played there. Let me think. What is my build here? Is it still thingy? I don't know. Frozen Heart's good against that guy. Against Talon is decent as well. I guess I'll just go Frozen Heart anyway. It's fine. It's at the very least a decent item. I'll go Frozen Heart into like something. We'll see. Be back up here. Walk it. Check if he's greedy enough to
An ally has
jump on his bird near me. I don't really see an angle bot side there, so I'm just gonna farm and get my upgrades. When you play Ornn, it's important that you farm and get your upgrades. After all, you are a champion that generates gold for your team if you get levels, so it's very important to get levels. Okay, Quinn is definitely looking for something bot, if I had to guess. Okay, my Anivia is already dead before that. Logi got solo killed by the Cassio, so I don't feel too bad. Yeah. Gold and experience are really good on Ornn because his passive generates basically every gold you spend on armor, health, and MR makes you stronger. Waiting for us and double kill us instantly, perhaps. I'm unlucky that he lived. Not lived. Flash on Quinn as well used. He is here, so I just missed that W. I'll grab the red pocket. So no, me and Olivia. Wrong maybe here. Ward over the wall. Check. There. Playing on the Cassiopeia here. I'm going to go this way. He'll close in from the other way. Synergy into extended stun duration. You can take it if you want, I don't mind. I changed my mind. I'm taking that one. Very nice. I don't know if this item upgrading is worth it, but whatever. This into Rookern, probably? I don't know. Amara's kind of eh, though. Our triple AD topside, so maybe I just go... Look, I'm gonna fuck this guy up. Guys here. See, that's what I'm gonna do. Why are they chasing me? Oh really? My thingy blocked that? If I hit ID, I think I could kill both. I shouldn't have flashed forward, I guess. Like, I didn't expect Talon to actually roam on me there and kill me. Maybe. Thinking about... What are my options here? Thinking about... My option. Knight's Vow, there's Unending Despair, there's...
An ally has been
Oh,
slain.
sure, what else there is? HP. Honestly, I'm gonna go Heartsteel. I think it's a good Heartsteel. Nice little kill there. I think he lives as well. He can eat through the wall here, no? Ooh. I think he might just ditch here and just live. What a beast. Huge play by him. I think it's Heartsteel. Ironically, I just need health and just damage. It's not that or Warmogs, but I don't know. I'm leaning towards some damage here. Being a bigger threat. Sounds pretty good to me. The more base damage I do and the more I can be a threat, the better. Gauntlet is also something I think of. Could hover mid and look for an ult. Could push bot. They're all running away already, so my instincts are telling me to go push bot. But it is solo queue, so maybe the enemy team will run into us and die. I had moved.
An enemy has been slain.
Follow them, make the first river.
Kind of predicted his movement, thinking he would be over here and look for a kill, but he actually just ran away. Wukong got out. I should have maybe just blind ulted here for Wukong. I saw him and I wanted to kill him, but I hesitated. I decided to just be happy with the Talon kill. Maybe it was better to go for Wukong blind. Don't want to get caught here, bot. I want to start looking to group with my teammates and make some items.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I have my passive.
Broke that reef.
I was gonna hit 15 as well soon. Next wave bot I get 15. I'd like to do it, but Shen is hovering me and I'm scared. Ward on the Drake here. It's kind of a vegan ward, but... Oh. I'm playing Warden, buddy. Can't do all that to me. Upgrading my guy's item. Gives me stats too. Good for me. Ult this guy mid. Ult this guy? I want ult this guy. Yeah, my Kane wasn't looking from the start. I don't know why I spam pinged him that I was going, you know? Never mind. Facing going bot.
Ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Like if he was just hovering and on my knockup he presses W ult, he one-shots her with no counterplay. But he wasn't running, so it was kind of weird. Careful here, bottom from Quinn. Quinn from base as well, potentially. Can't teleport into this ultra fight.
Ally has been
Look
slain.
off. Unlucky. Classic case of just overplaying. We should definitely contest this though. Don't give. They go for it, we should fight them. Are they doing it? Can't even tell. I base just in case, but I don't think I should have kept pushing. Anyway, I've got another upgrade.
Hot stuff.
Emax or Q or Emax? I think W into E is the best scaling setup, but you don't have the luxury to do it against range, so I prefer Q into W into E against ranged. That's how I see it. Hard to play there. Couldn't have ulted. No angle for me, really. I shit, I didn't mean to. Tried to run away and not pick up red, but I was actually walking past and got fucked. I have my item soon, and I have another level coming soon. I want to go farm that, but...
Trees.
If they make a play on me, my team is ready, we can kill everyone. This is TPable. This is not a... Oh my god, you didn't like that? Fine, it's not playable, you are crazy. Very playable though. They use their skills on me and I won't die. Well, I played a lot here, won't lie. Can't W because of the rocks. My one, keep chasing. Hold him as well. Good pretty. Very nice. Honestly, it's like Heartsteel or thingy, right? It's like Heartsteel or it's Warmogs. Not sure, I'll just buy Heartsteel because that's what my gut tells me. Yeah, I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna craft an item real quick. Sorry about that. I thought I 1v9 there, honestly, I won't lie. Talia Ornn is a good combo, I won't lie. I really like playing these kind of characters together. I don't know about you queuing there, buddy. Relax, 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 relax. Maybe can you go over the wall and do something? Like, I don't know, maybe it's just a give, maybe it's just a stop, no? I don't know. It's either 50-50 or stop, up to you. Oh, we're committed. Fuck it. We got it. I'll play to you. Until I can play this. Oh, she had fucking miles on me. Oh, that spaced really poorly though. I feel like she had a lot more gameplay there and she spaced like a complete vegan from Casio and Chen. Fine though. Baron recall. I'll flash Casio. And I was just making sure, maybe I should have turned from the guy. Not sure. Obviously I'm like full armor except for my Zeke, so Casio's like the only guy that can really kill me. I still feel like buying Amar is a bit iffy though. I feel like just going support items are better, you know? Like doing Knight's Vow Locket type stuff. Makes just more sense to me. Maybe a Locket could be good here. Make sure my teammates live and we're happy, you know? That guy does seem to be inting quite a bit. I don't know what he's doing, but he's proxying with a tier 1 here. At 24 minutes. When we have Baron. And he has no flash, no ult. Just want to highlight that. He has no flash and no ult. If that is not inting, then I'm actually not sure what is inting, to be honest. Jackshot bad. It makes me tankier, and it's not a bad item. But I think that if I'm durable enough that I will never die unless I'm inting. Right? Like, I cannot be focused by the enemy team, basically. If they focus me, when my teammates are hitting, we will win. Right? The only time me getting focused is a good thing for them is if I'm not there. So basically what I'm saying is that it doesn't make sense for me to be tankier because I don't need to be tankier right now. I need to just be useful. I need to give utility to my teammates. If I keep him alive and my Nivea alive, we are never losing a front-to-back fight no matter what. And having Locket and other supportive items that keep my teammates alive is just going to provide more value, all things considered. Also, I really don't want to be farming these both. I want to be grouping and being useful, but since my Talia died, I don't want to get backdoored by Quinn. All these dragon spawns, so someone's gotta do this. That is the idea. As Ornn, you get so tanky regardless, as long as you buy some items that give you resistances, which I already did, right? And if you're boarding alone and getting caught is bad. Oh, this is not too bad. W, so he gets here. Oh. Bummer. And if you just got caught, can't get caught like that. I'll have Soloqueue here. Right, we'll lose Sol probably here though. Unless she goes nuclear here with a big E. Nice, she did go nuclear. Going over here. He was probably gonna go ditch and do Drake though, if I had to guess. Yeah. Talia definitely set up a good play there. You see what I mean? If I had Locket there and kept one of my, like, kept my Ezreal alive for like the next play, like that would have been huge, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, in the fight, I'm gonna CC people and I'm gonna trade damage. And like, me being tankier is always a good thing. Being tankier is always a good thing. But me keeping my teammates alive is way more valuable than me being tankier, is what I'm saying. This looks sketchy what he's doing. He's playing a lot. I want to TP here. That's how I see it anyway. Why did you open like this? Worked actually. He smited me. Too fat, I guess. Oh, he makes it over the wall? So bullshit. Kane, can you chase this guy? No, you don't want to chase the useless guy. Go chase the useless guy. I'll chase with you. No problem. Doesn't have energy. Can't taunt. Wanted to lock at him in case Quinn went on him. One tapped after him. He'll die. How? Last item upgrade is Anivia's, and I would like to upgrade it because it gives me 4% more juice. You see what I mean? Like, I'm pretty hard to kill. Yeah, Casso can kill me, and yeah, this could be an MR item or building towards an MR item, and then Casso can't kill me, and that would be good. Or, like, she doesn't kill me faster, but still doesn't matter. You ward something? Like, just ward this, bro. You don't have a ward?
Chocolate cake.
You know how Phalite works? Ward. You ward the Phalite, you spot everything.
Broke it real good.
Yeah, Jack Show could definitely be one of my items. No doubt about it. Thank you. Pinging him to have him come near so I can give him item. Gives me some extra stats. I mean, I don't know why he went for this instead of health. I think health would be more valuable, but whatever. He chose. Remember me? What? Is that illegal? I block it, you know? That's what I mean. Like, having lock it there would have been nice. Nope. Killing is already good enough. Kept the boys alive. Really nice snipe by Caden there. Opened up the team fight for us. Want to go mid and end or do Baron? I don't know which we want to do, but Talon is alive. Ezreal was really vegan there, I won't lie.
I had followers once.
Ezreal was so far back. That's kind of a bummer. Now we don't get Baron. Fine. Do I go Knight's Vow here or do I go something else? Redemption. Knight's Vow. Ezreal could just E on her and she can't fight back because Talia will thingy. Like, drop the rocks, you know? And then if she E's, she's one shot. But Ezreal doesn't realize he can do that, I guess. Could have maybe ulted there, but fine. Patience is not bad here. Honestly, gonna miasma so I can count backwards. Oh god, use my 50-second ult to kill their support for free. No problem for me. Free kill's a free kill after all. I block it here. Almost made a difference. Unfortunately, he got caught by the Katsu ult. So did I, though, to be fair. Can't be too upset. Quinn dying is good. Good eye, too. Try there. Looking okay. Slowly. Like, if he kept walking a bit more, the Talia could have been good. At one time with this. Didn't knock, but... Healing the guy, I think that's more important. Flash on him just to slow him. He's out of there though, here's the thingy. Out. Wait, base and go there. That's more valuable than whatever this is. Okay, kill. Don't kill, you do kill. Nice. I'm gonna hover here because Quinn is coming. Holy fuck, she's so fast. What the fuck? She was already here? That's insane. I didn't even expect that. Oh, so fast. Base now. The fuck out of here. Go. I can bait this guy into a really bad fight, I think. Nope. Knock. Could be a double for Anivia. Ooh, block sheets. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Shouldn't we just do this first and then go solo Nash? I think that makes more sense. Why is multi so low? Because I have Zeke's, which gives me ult ability haste, and then I just have a shitload of ability haste, bro. I've stacked a lot of ability haste this game. Bro, the Heartsteel Orton's kind of going nuclear. When he can do that, yeah, it's a knockback. She can knock you out of it. We carried it is OP. It's supporting me actually. Oh, so lucky. And we killed him. And I think that guy will die too, hopefully. Maybe has Q soon, the way she's moving. Wanted to probably ult first there, I feel, but oh, we got his flash, not bad. Next up, Snipes Bow. Just put it on Talia probably. Gaming. I could put it on Kane as well, actually. Both are fine.
I didn't die.
Bot wave is fine. I'm gonna TP here. Block it. Just TP in group. Nice thing about Ornn is that you can just craft items on the go. I just want to secure this space for my team. I'm gonna put it on Talia. My gut tells me if Talia's alive, we can always play. Kane is coming with items, so I'm just waiting on that. Bro, I have 6.5k HP with 3 support items. That's crazy. My jump's OP. Top wave's kind of bad. I think we should start that. Should either look mid or go top wave. I'm a noob. But I think it doesn't matter because I put her in a bad spot anyway. It did matter. It's ult actually. Good play here, bro. You know, we're so strong here. Oh. Ezreal, like, why aren't you spacing with me? Oh, Ezreal sucks. That's a bummer. That guy's dead. There's our guy. Fine. Me and Ezreal are so OP if we play together, you know? Like, if I'm on top of him, no one can engage on him. He's really OP. Oh, my Nivea is just solo killing this guy. Don't talk about that flash, though. Oh, Nivea, you overplayed that for fucking sure. So, Ezreal, are you gonna hit anyone, or are you just... Oh, this Ezreal's so vegan. Must be autofilled. So scared, this guy. Of everything. Like, bro, you're... 4 items. Can you contest this guy? Like, why don't you fight him? He's just watching Cassio rail me and just doesn't care. I mean, I guess I should have bought MR if that was the case, right? Yeah, I might just buy some MR. Fuck it. Barely trusting this guy to play the game is not happening. Wow. Yeah, has to be autofilled. Has to be autofilled. Guaranteed autofill. Must be autofill player. My ult is bad though. I didn't slow her with it. If I slowed her with it, she would have got one tap. What a bummer. Yeah, I always buy Shojin on Kane, and I don't know, I feel like it's kind of bad. Not a very good item on Kane, personally. Yeah, if my guy doesn't contest Cassio, then not having much MR is kind of a bummer against Cassio. She does hurt quite a bit. Oh, good though. I had no clone, so it was a pretty free ult. But a splash, not bad. Wukong flash, very good flank tool for them, so pretty good flash to burn. Walking in, looking. They're running. LDR, I mean, LDR basically does more damage on the first combo. It's when you get your ability. If the ability haste makes a difference for your by getting your second combo faster, then sure those can be better. But LDR just does more damage than thingy, unless except for ability haste. That's the only difference. I don't know, kind of a tough one. I base and go top and defend. I can beat that guy 1v1, I'm pretty sure. Kind of is appealing, but I feel like my team will int if I leave them. So kind of hard. Double knock, into double knock, into double knock. Beautiful. You know, my, like the Talia ult knocked them up from the brittle, you know? Like my ult double knocked and then the Talia ult popped the brittle because it like nudges them, you know? I'm running in here with no mercy. Careful here. I'm running in with no mercy and just if they go on me, hopefully my team keeps me out, like trades, you know? I just have to face check though. Found one. Anyone? Kane? Not looking? Kane went midwave? Really? Flash thinking Kane would chase him, you know? I wasn't looking where Kane was. I thought he was already on the lookout. Kane, maybe you want to go kill that guy? I just really try to kill that guy, Kane. Like Kane, you know? Very good at chasing people. Talon can't escape you, I'm pretty sure. Killing that guy is pretty good for the map. Yeah, we can go mid, but if that guy takes an inhibitor bot lane and we don't kill him, then that is a big headache, you know? I have a waste of my flash though. Getting Wukong's ult is alright, but it's not very good, you know? Right. I'm gonna ult this guy when he goes mid-wave. Tank assassin, one-shotting their friend. I ulted because I wanted to look at what the Quinn was doing and the Talia was doing because I wanted to be able to support with my ult there. But ended up being alright. Gabby, 2 people dead. Not Gabby at all. Not my ult though, so not much game today. We used to play with Anivia, no? Anivia, can you go wall someone? Like, well, my Anivia can walk up a bit, no? Like mid-wave and top wave. I don't know, I feel like my Anivia should be fishing for a wall right about now. What a combo! We synergy combo, you know? Wait, what a kill? That's bad. He can't escape. There's no flashing. Just to go over the rocks.
Humans have done some things right.
Torch! Who even needs it, bro? Just snipe his ass. Oppa. Getting solo killed by Cassie? Surely not, right? Surely you don't lose. Surely you don't die. I block it here. IV for the Talon. E. Knock. Insta CC him. Block it. That's all you need. He does it all. He's a tanky boy. He's a damagey boy. He's a mage tank. CC. DPS. Healer. Assassin. What doesn't he do? Champ's so fun, bro. I love Ornn. Cassante 2.0, no, he's Cassante 1.0. He's the original. 6.8 without pot. Hell yeah, brother. The value was insane. Hell yeah, brother. I can't tell if Ornn's combos are just easy to hit. I think in team fights, a really large part of performing well on Ornn is in fact the patience to wait for people to come into you. I think if you're trying to reach with Ornn, you will have a hard time succeeding on this character. If I were to give anyone advice on playing Ornn that is struggling right now and you're picking up the character, please take damage, tank the skill, and then respond. The more you reach with Ornn and the more you try to get them with your skills, the harder it will be to hit. It's the same with... it's the exact same concept if you're playing Cho'Gath, full tank Cho'Gath, Scion. The only skill you want to reach with is your Q. You want to walk up Q and then slow other melee characters. Like, you really want to be seeking out other melee characters that are squishier than you. You never want to reach for range carries. The way you play is on front to back. You want to be in the front. You want to brittle their front line. Brittle is one of the best front to back tools in the game because it increases the duration of CC. So Ornn's skills literally make CC more effective. So if I brittle someone and then my Talia W's them, I don't know about Talia W specifically because I think her W might eat the brittle before the stuns. But if Anivia Qs someone, the Q duration will be the duration of that will be increased by 33%, I believe. You read up on this real quick. Where is brittle? See, immobilizing effects on brittled targets have their duration increased by 30%. Really important that you're happy putting your body in the front. So watch like near the end of the game, right? This is my last game, by the way. I just want to go over that real quick to help you, right? Brittling the targets that your teammates are, you're the front line, and then CC chaining them. That's how you play. So you see here, they get knocked up, they get brittled. Right, brittle on again, brittle again on them. Obviously here, he forced me to auto-attack him because he taunted me, so it ate my brittle. But that's how you want to play Ornn, right? So it's really important that you do that. Obviously in this game, we don't have that much CC, only really an Anivia Q. But the goal is let people come to you. You definitely want to just, you know, you want to save your skills. And like right now, he's near me, so I'm going to combo him because he's on top of me, right? Obviously. Right, but that's how you want to play this character. It is how you play Ornn. Very simple. Let people come to you. You're patient. You're expecting people to come. The Talon, for example, is a good example. it is easy to hit your CC on people that come into you. Yes, right? Like here, for example, I'm going on the Wukong and I'm trying to CC the Wukong while I'm kiting backwards. I'm never reaching with my E for their carry, right? I'm trying to go on this guy. That's what I'm trying to do this whole time. Honestly, it was close. Nice try by him. Right? It's not like obviously it's like pretty easy here at the end. But here's another good example. I'm not reaching for this guy, right? I should have probably positioned a bit more here so I don't get taunted. But as soon as he comes in, I E him, right? Knock him up, brittle him, and that's it. That's all I do. My job is to stand on top of other melee characters and give them a hard time. I'm hard to kill, but it's very easy for you to kind of break formation and be out of position if you dive into the back line. A lot of Orns will do that, not a way you play him. Yes, same for Cho'Gath. Let people come to you, silence the people that jump in, and then cue them afterwards when your teammates are CCing them in during the silence. It's much better. Obviously, in some positions, some posturing, you can look for a rupture because it's not important. You can use it, flip it, see if it hits, see if it misses. Doesn't matter. For the most part, you definitely do not want to do that. You want to be using your CC reactively to people diving in, right? Make sure you do that. You'll find that you'll be a lot more successful in team fights when you let people come to you. Same thing with your Orn ult. Really, you want to use it when people have committed to the fight. Now, Orn is unique in the sense that in some situations, people can crowd control you, so you can't get the R2 off. So he's very unique in that sense. But still, being patient with your ultimate instead of using it as a sniping tool will be better in most team fights. In this game, I use my ult quite often to snipe because we had a Kayn and a Talia with ultimate, so often I was trying to set up their picks. This is a bit different from how you usually want to team fight. Ornn's ultimate is no longer a reliable engage tool. It was in season 8, 9, 10, it was a reliable engage tool because his ultimate slowed quite a bit. It slowed more the further you were away from Ornn. They realized that was really overpowered because turns out sniping people with the ram cross map was kind of overpowered. Now it doesn't do that. It has a decent slow, but it's not a particularly it's not like a long range route basically, because it used to like really slow you. I don't remember what the number was, but I swear it was like 80% or something crazy. Like it really slowed you. Now the slow is 40, 50, 60, just flat, and usually obviously you're not going to be 16 for most of the game. 50% slow max range Ornult, it's not cutting it. You will not get a good engage off if you max range. That's my experience. Obviously, in some cases, you can do a long-range Ornult and it can be decent. But for the most part, you want to use it. Like, for example, when the Talon came in there, I want to cast my ultimate, E him, and then just ult him off the E, and that's it. That's all she wrote. Most melee characters are not going to survive Ornn, a full Ornn combo in melee range like that. In a team fight, they're going to get popped. So keep that in mind when you're playing Ornn. It is good to be patient. I actually made this mistake last year and the year before that. When I was playing Ornn, I actually... because I was so used to playing Ornn as like a long-range sniping assassin, I was doing this quite often. Not a good way to play Ornn. You need to let the melee characters come into you and then reactively use your ultimate and your skills to peel. Generally better. Anywho's, that's it for me tonight. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night. I may or may not be online tomorrow. I'll decide tomorrow. Have a good one. I will delete Yuumi because I don't like Yuumi, but people like Yuumi, so I wouldn't delete Yuumi because people like it. I'm rating myself. I have a 24/7 channel, so you can catch up on that if you'd like to. Take care. Have a good night. Bye.